Ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids, across the Empire!
Gary, where the heck did you get this mic from? It sounds like it came out of a cereal box. Bring the other mic over. No, that one. Okay, whatever, we'll just roll with this.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids, across our beloved Empire. It's great to be in the Empire today. Am I flaunting the Darksaber for tax write-off purposes? Yes. This is very crucial to the forward momentum of our channel. If there's one enemy I fear, it's a three-letter word. The I-R-S. So while you gaze upon this saber, which is the sole focal point of the stream, I want to welcome guys to today's stream, where we are going to be participating in the Grand Arena versus Developer Grand Arena event. Sort of, unofficially. As of now, everyone's on deck, making sure the plays are like nothing you've ever seen. Because what's about to happen today is something pretty insane. High five. Alright, we'll try that again next time. Are you guys ready for domination? Are you guys ready to prove to CG that they need to get over their fear? Because I am inevitable. I am death. And I am the king of Triple B. Hey, one more time? No? Okay. All right, we'll try it again later. So guys, let's get on over. We're going to dominate this Grand Arena like a bantha. And we're going to show CG why we put the Grand inside of Arena. Yes, Gary, it's this microphone.
You an idiot? Yes, this is the microphone, Gary. Yeah, see, why is it I gotta do this myself all the time? Play the song. You're worthless. Absolutely worthless. I do love you though still. Gary, let's go ahead. Start playing some music. Give yourselves a round of applause. We're gonna ride into the sunset, y'all. Bring it on over. Stop! Ride! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids across our beloved Empire. It's great to be in the Empire today. Woo! This Grand Arena is going to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Nothing can stand in my way. We got 6 GLs on defense. We're gonna win this Grand Arena with sticks, stones. I may break some bones, but CG can never hurt me. How we doing, everyone? Who's in the chat? Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a roll call. We got Traya, Mark, Easy Mode, Ben, Sandstorm, Reckless. Kadar says he did attack and he won this Grand Arena. We got Safari Bro with the 11 months ready to hear the lamentations of the women. The one thing you're going to hear lamentating is the sound of CG tears. As we're going to take down the friend that helped them dominate the Grand Arena versus Developer Showdown. Sir Loki! Patrick S. with the $5. Gonna get in early since my 9-sister chat was missed. Why not use love? I've asked this question 5 million times. Why not use Lord Vader all below 100%? I've done it. It sucks now. If the average relic is under 6 on the team, it's better. CG hinted it too. It sucks. You only can make a SWGOH go as fast as possible. I don't care if you go from 2nd to 4th or 2nd to 3rd. It still sucks. You know what would be nice? Why don't you give me the Lord Vader from Conquest Sector 4 boss? Yeah, that would make a big difference there. Andrew got $2. Mac and cheese for everyone. You get mac and cheese. You get mac and cheese. Not you, Gary. Literally. Your wind is stronger than the wind on Camino. I'm not even kidding after that. Get on over here. Let me show you what we got before the Kyber Club. Today, whoo, I love Grand Arena showdowns, baby, against great opponents. Fantastic content creators, especially ones that took place in the Grand Arena versus developers showdown with the other content creators. Whew. This is the closest we're gonna get today, being unofficially, indirectly, in a very minor but not quite official way, being some sort of minor part in the Grand Arena developers versus content creators showdown. We got Self with the 899 just got engaged. Congratulations! Hopefully it's the right engaged. I should probably finish reading. There we go. Okay. I was worried, you know, because you could be engaged in several different things. You could be engaged in combat right now. This could be the last super chat you're sending, or it could be the happy you got engaged to the love of your life. And it seems like I should have went ahead before, but you know what? I see it now. It's all good. We're good. Isn't it the worst? Like, you know, sometimes you get like, big shout out to Greg. He just passed away, and I'm making this whole big thing. And I read the next part. It's like, oh, well, I went a little too far at the celebratory cause there. She won't let me activate the Dark Trooper. What? However, she does love her, Brock. Listen, we have this direct injection program where if someone's not on the straight and narrow like they should be in the Empire. I mean, who goes off the beaten path around here? We have some programs where we inject you with, you know, things you don't need to know about, and we can course correct any sort of irregularities that you might not like. So at least they're halfway there with the LeBrock. I don't know about the other one though. Your stream's introduced with the great music that will make our happy day even better. Thank you, Jay Mass. Congratulations to you and the lady. I did play a lot of LeBrock at our wedding as well. Fantastic bangers. Fantastic bangers, my friend. Great to hear. Great news. Glad it wasn't bad news, because usually, as I said, sometimes I get all excited seeing you guys, and then I read the rest of it. It's like, oh, I probably should have dialed down the notch a little bit. So great to hear, Sal. Fantastic news. We got 5D new member to the Kyber Club program. Thank you so much for the generosity, for the energy that you're feeding into this Kyber Club. Keeping the lights on 25-8 for one extra. I want to stay partying hard. Thank you, 5D. We have a Revolver with a 2,500. Commander Luke. What's the P stand for? Pork and Bucks. Great an excuse to skip the job. Love your Admiral. Just, hey, flash that Kyber Club VIP card, you know. At this point, they're going to apologize for making you come into work at this point. Thank you so much. Hopefully all is well with you. We have Joel Green giving a shout out to their guild, Games of Clones. First Legion, because the second Legion is obviously far inferior than the first Legion. Obviously, Joel Green. Thanks for the 199. Hopefully all is well in the guild. We got War Ridden, always a freaking member around here. 499, just unlocked SLKR. Woo! Hoarded hard and got him to gear 11. All Zetas. I can feel the energy pulsating through your account right now. I'm the Sith Eternal after gearing SLKR. Yeah, I'm slowly building up to my Sith Eternal passively on my free-to-play account. Getting my Stark should be 7 stars this week. We're farming Piet. Currently, we should have Jedi Revan hopefully soon. We just got to get mission-based up and running. The gear is the least of my concerns, thanks to the easing of the bottleneck, sort of, under Gear 11. So fantastic a year. Sith Eternal, man. The requirements look a lot more fun. With the TIE Bomber, most likely Chimera is going to become more important. Royal Guard got that minor rework. Palpatine, Mara, Jade, Vader, fan-frickin-tastic. And, of course, the Imperial Troopers. You just can't play Grand Arena. End-game, mid-game, early-game Imperial Troopers, man. They're always going to be helpful. Fantastic news, my friend. Then we have Sergio Fraga. 22 months. Just at the 5 months right there. Show them the power. Can I get a yeet? Gary, do we have a, can we give him a yeet? Yay! There we go. You know, Gary's in a good mood today, so there you go. We'll give you, give him a few more. There we go. Then we have Jeff Messer, 20 months. I gotta practice my Spanish. Used to be good, so it's no 40. Oh gosh, I'm mixing my English, Polish, and Spanish right now. No, 20, you idiot. No, not 20. No, 20 is 20. Gosh, what are you here for? Like seriously. How do you say 20 in Spanish? 40, 60, 70. All right, someone really quick. How do I say 20 in Spanish? I am so rusty on that. I used to be like so amazing. I remember studying the Spanish. 20? 21, 22. I think that's it, right? Vente. Isn't Vente what they give you at Starbucks? Oh, we got Jeff Messer, that 20 months. The Vente, save Thrawn for the back all. Thank you so much. Oh, do I have Thrawn? I think I have Thrawn. I left a lot of surprises for Loki, as we're gonna see. Vente. Boy, I used to be able to like to count to 1,000,000 in Spanish. Gosh dang, the database got it's Bente? A Bente? Is it Ben? Oh, it's a B. Yes, I forgot. V's are a little bit different. Kind of like in Polish, the W is pronounced like a V. Gosh, there we go. Yeah, 20 ounce. Yep, that's what it is. Oh, we got Vince Jackson, 12 months. JKL Relegate worth it or not? I'd say so. Relegate's got nice offensive boost. I would say that's good. Relic 9, probably stretching it a bit too far, especially if the gear crunch, or not the relic crunch, get into 9. I'd say 8 is a good solid investment on Jedi Luke. If you are planning on using a Jedi Master Luke, JKR counter versus Perimeter Kylo, if you're just planning on using Jedi Knight Luke lead, you're not going to get as much bang for your buck. But Relic 8, if you're planning on using it for GL stuff out there, go for it, my friend. You can't go wrong, Vince Jackson. Thank you for the 12 months. I think I know. Okay, hold on. 7, 8, 9. Gosh dang, I used to be a genius. I used to be probably the smartest Spanish person alive with the language. Now my protocol droid literally zapped all the stuff out of my head. Well, I'll probably get around to it at some point again. Anyways, we got Jaka Costa, that's 5 euros. Hey, yeah, I'm close to getting my second GL at 3.5 million GP. SLKR. Now see, look at all these people getting SLKR and C's lately. Only need the royal sausage. It's great to be in the Empire today. Fantastic news, my friend. SLKR, I mean, Sith Eternal's like the next door neighbors. So once you got that SLKR, you got that Sith Eternal requirement of Palpatine knocked out, Relic 7. You might as well just go next door and get those Imperial Troopers up and running. Fantastic news. Royal Guard, a little bit annoying to farm, but not the worst thing in the world. Congrats, our friend. We have Dread Goes 501 at the $5. Gee, I just joined a new guild, Active Space. Lower GPU, but with better participation. How can I get through them? This domination is what is to be aspired. Here's the thing, guilds, here's the thing. I've been through so many different guilds. I've been very relaxed guilds. I'm in a very serious guild now. Gary, we've beaten up this chair way too much. I could say that. Here's the thing. Everyone's got different priorities in life. Some people just want to be in a guild where they just got to do their dailies and that's it. Some people want to be in a guild where they don't need to do any of their dailies. Some people just want to be in a guild that take territory seriously, but nothing else. It's one of those things where you can try to convince them saying, hey, let's take this more seriously. We can progress as a guild together, get the good stuff. Some people don't want to put maximum effort in it, and that's perfectly fine. You want to play this game at your own pace, or else you're going to get burnt out. You're not going to enjoy. If you want something that's a bit more dedicated and they want to push, I'm sure there's other guilds out there that are looking for help. But it's one of those things, you don't want to force extra work on people that don't want to maybe go that extra mile, and that's no problem. Some people just want to play this game when they're on the pooper, knock out their dailies, farm. There's some people just like the farm, and that's it at that point. So you kind of need to find a guild that matched your level. Like I used to be in a guild where I took the game a lot more seriously, and this one old guild that didn't, and it sucks because you make a lot of good friends, right, on the guild. That doesn't mean you have to stop talking to them. But it's one of those things where you want to kind of be in a guild that matches what you want to do in the game. So it's one of those things where you gotta try to decide. Do you care more about being in the fun environment, being with friendly people, just hanging out? Or do you want to be in a guild that maybe, not to say they're not friendly, but they want to crank that notch up a little bit? Let's see, but hopefully all goes well in the Active Space Guild, my friend. The Jakey499, hey Jake, can I get a big shout out to my bro Paul? I probably should wait until I read the rest. His birthday's coming up, but he was aboard the first Death Star in Paris. Moment of silence. Shh, Captain Mateus, we're having a moment of silence right now. Thank you. Hey, if anything, I can tell you this. I've seen some Star Wars lately, and Luke was right. No one's ever really gone. I'm pretty sure you can find the modders, and it's like Humpty Dumpty. You put them back together again. So, happy birthday, Paul. What is gone is not forgotten, but I'm sure Disney want to bring him back for some sort of plot armor reason. You know what? I don't want to get into a Book of Boba Fett thing right now, but I know we had a little Book of Boba Fett discussion. Speaking of plot armor, I rewatched the last episode again. I know this thought crossed my mind, but it made me remind myself that it kind of, plot armor is a thing, and that's why we wear the Beskar Crocs, because obviously it's the most vulnerable part of the body that plot armor does not protect. But it's like, so those droidica looking things, I can't remember what the name of them is, but they're like they're laying heavy sustained fire on this simple clay wall that everyone's hiding behind. And you're telling me that 10 to 15 minutes of sustained fire and not like a single thing crumbled off this wall? And I'm gonna take it a step further. I don't know why I'm getting on this rant. How is it? I mean, rest in peace, Gamorrean guards. Most likely they're still alive. Maybe they fell on like a little inflatable bed or something. But how is it not a single one of the Freetown people got killed? I mean, am I crazy? Yes, I am. I'll answer the question for you. But anyways, that's just it's Beskar clay. And then the second the Rancor just like pokes something, the whole thing comes crumbling down. I don't know. I thought it was a little funny. Yeah, Beskar reinforced clay, just on that specific wall right there. I thought that was pretty funny. There was some heavy plot armor in that episode, man. I don't care if you liked it. I enjoyed it. It wasn't, but there's just some things that are like, okay. Did some mods die? Did some mods die? The Scorpinex, there we go. Scorpinex droid. Yeah, I knew it started with an S. I couldn't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, the Wookiee got hit 30 times. Yeah, right. Beskar reinforced Wookiee. Yeah, it was just some things like, okay, we're taking it a little bit too far. Maybe some modders got killed. I remember the guy at the eye survived, you know, and all that. If it was a modder, probably wasn't important. But I think for sure no one in Freetown. But that heavy sustained fire. It's like, man, if there was a nuke, I would probably want to hide behind that wall. That's probably the safest place to be in the entire galaxy. Anyways, that was just a whole other sidetrack conversation right there. But point being is, happy birthday, Paul. We got Joel Green, welcome to the Kyber Club membership program. We have Little Nibs 199. Billy M says, don't use Thrawn. Oh, gosh. Well, Billy M says so. I guess we're not going to use it, Little Nibs. Andrew Gunn, $5. I'm about to finish up my master's degree in electrical engineering this spring. My best friend's at electrical engineering. Are you looking to hire some new engineers for the Star Destroyer? Luckily, Gary, he's well-versed in the medical profession, engineering profession. I go to him for legal advice. Only thing that he sucks at is pretty much everything else in life that requires basic human interaction and survivability skills. I have to remind this guy to breathe sometimes. But fantastic news, my friend. Electrical engineering. My friend's in a really good spot right now more than ever. He's got a lot of leverage for job opportunities, especially during this economy. So fantastic degree to pursue, my friend. I know a little, not enough to run the job. Maybe I can pull up some stuff on the database, but I have a little bit of intel on how that industry works. So fantastic news, my friend. Congrats on the soon-to-be finished up master's degree. We got Joel Green, 199. I actually want to look into this. In regards to TIE Interceptor, I finished Conquest this morning, which is, I will say this, I hated Conquest the past few cycles. This one felt easier in terms of feat grinding. It was really annoying having the tier thing. You got to do this 20 times to unlock that mod, or the data disc, you know, I can use that data disc X amount of times. Normally, I don't finish the Conquest the past several months until like 1 or 2 days before the deadline. Done like 5 days early. That's kind of and I didn't do anything fancy. Just kind of did my usual refreshes and my pursuit. But I do want to look into this Interceptor. Since it's a 5-star unlock, we didn't have the Conquest Pass beforehand. I would think mathematically, if you get the Conquest Pass, you'll be able to unlock the Interceptor earlier, since it's only 5 stars, not 7 stars. Because there's been no incentive, at least for me, to get the previous passes for Maul, Boba. Pretty trash value unless you needed Maul or Boba, I suppose. Otherwise, it didn't expedite the farming process. But anyways, Joel Green, 199 says, Thrawn plus TIE Interceptor will counter the fleet meta. I'm not sure. I think it will be prevalent, especially against negotiators. It's my prediction. I don't know how it's going to be with the Executor. Time will tell how that worked. But I see a lot of Executor or negotiators on defense. I wouldn't mind if Thrawn was a more consistent one shot against it, but we'll see. It's just not as exciting of a piece unless it's some way to counter Executor pretty consistently. It seems like that's not their design intention, but we know how that goes. Captain Mateus, welcome to the Kyber Club program. Thank you for the generosity, my friend. Anthony Carver, 499. How does one join your network of guilds? I do no guild management. I just sit in the background, let the guild do their thing. It's a whole big job. I think if you want a guild, you just got to go to the Maw server. I might be completely wrong. I do zero. Running a guild, managing a guild, recruiting, it's a lot of work. I used to do it way back in the day when I first started playing Galaxy. It's a lot of work. Nothing but respect for those that run a guild, especially in territories. A lot of coordination needed. My guess is I know Maul's got a Discord server. Yeah, if you just look up Maul Discord server, you'll probably find it. Is that it? Honestly, I don't know. SWGOH events, Maul Discord server. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have. There might be. I know there's a lot of Maul guys that listen or are in the stream. Maybe if they can give me a link, then you guys could get in. It's one of those things where they have so many different networks. You got like the top guilds, and you got the intermediate guilds, and you got the lower guilds, but they're still really dang good and competitive. So I don't have the link on the top of my head. It's one of those things where I just got in, and then they just sent me a link afterwards. So if you just maybe look at Maul Discord server, you might be able to find it. There's you most likely, if you're a newer player, you might be putting like Mighty Chlorians. Still fantastic guilds out there. And then a few more. Then we're gonna get into our Grand Arena gameplay. Oh my gosh, I thought I was caught up here, and I scrolled down and. Guys, I didn't even get to the Grand Arena plan stage yet. Captain Mateus, $5. A reminder, if you're looking for a guild, you can always join the Grand Admiral's official Discord server and find one there. Bow to the First Order. That is another thing. I don't know if my Maul friends hang out there, but if you're ever looking for a guild, my Discord server is one of the bigger areas out there to find guilds out there. So feel free. My Discord server is down below. You can click on it, find other like-minded people to help you get into it. There's no reason under the sun, if you're on YouTube, Reddit, forums, whatever it might be, never stay in a starter guild, never just stay in a random guild. Look for a guild that's active, that it's going to allow you to grow in. So my server is one of many to help get into a good guild. And then we have the Noble 034. Solmon's backing the GA for a year. Holy cow. Oh, you know the line. It's great to be in the Empire. Today. Hey. I know we got an echo, Gary, but that was a pretty severe echo. And then we got Illumaniac, $2 check has was pathetic. Chrysanthemum Black Series figure. My brother's into action figures. Black Series. Here's the thing. Oh gosh. Oh. Ooh. That's a little rough, isn't it? Let's bring him on over real quick. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm too picky. I wouldn't mind collecting these things, but I just never feel like I feel like maybe I know Dark Trooper was okay, but the ones that resemble organic material, life, people, never quite a fan of the way they looked. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Ooh, how do I say this nicely? It kind of looks like I just had a horrible day at Taco Tuesday, ate probably more than I should have, and this came out. That's probably doing one of these when it's sliding. That's the nicest way I can put it. Yeah, I don't know. Some of it's not that doesn't look good. Sometimes they nail it. This one, I don't think they nailed it right there. That's a big oof right there. I just need a repainted Chewie. Yeah, this looks like an angry black Chewie. Yeah, it's I don't know. My brother, he loves collecting clone troopers. At least clone troopers are one thing because you don't have to worry about capturing much in terms of organic look. I mean, yeah, there's the face, but most of the time the helmet's on, so it's easier to replicate those. But things in regards to like the Wookiee, I don't know. I guess it's only $27, but I don't know if it's worth $27. I like more. If I'm gonna get action figures, it's gonna be like Legos or something of that sort, or maybe like vehicle replicas. That's what I would put my money in. Anyways, moving on. Poke Labby for 10 months. It's great to be in the Kyber Club today. Give me a yeet. Thank you so much for the 10 months of loyalty, my friend. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to do only a few more. Then I'm going to have to start this Grand Arena because we are playing super aggressive today, but when aren't we? Then we'll catch up. Don't worry, we'll have to do a back and forth thing. But again, thank you for your patience, number one, and thank you for the uncalled generosity of you guys here. What else? We had Dalton Walker 49. How much money to add a Rancor pit to the deadliest Star Destroyer? I've been eyeing. You know what? Gary, write it down. I'm pretty sure there's some sort of like Rancor breeding group that we can get in touch. If we can get the guy from Book of Boba Fett, that'd be even better. On the to-do list. I like where your mind is, Dalton. It's been something I want to do. I guess we're gonna have to pull the trigger. And if someone ticks me off, I know a friend that they can hang out with then. Bonzi guy at the $5. Right back at you, buddy. No bra today, Habanzi? Oh, gosh. And then one more for sure, and then we have to get into the game plan because it's going to be messy today. And that's just the way Grand Arena should be played, in my opinion. Anthony Floor with a 1999 super chat. Just whale to unlock the executive up my Discover card. Couldn't handle the whale. So glad I just got approved for my Kyber card. Unlimited credit statement, and with that unlimited limit comes, 0% interest rate. How does it work? I don't know. It's probably the best deal you're ever gonna find. The official credit card of the Kyber Club. Oh, when you need to whale harder. Kyber card. I like that, Gary. This guy right here. Let's go ahead and hop on over to the game and show you what the situation is that we're looking at. Bring it on over. All right. So big warm round of applause for our opponent today. Content creator, Sir. If you don't know Sir Loki, let me give you a little bit of a summary here. They do have a YouTube channel dedicated to themselves, Sir Loki. It doesn't look like they post a lot of stuff on their main channel. Last video was like 3 years ago, but they're still very much active in the Galaxy Series community, primarily through RSG, Reality Skewed Gamers, fantastic podcast, fantastic people here. Also in a fantastic guild, Patrol. I don't know if we fought this Caw, but there was a Caw that spanked our booties this past Territory Wars. That's a whole side point right there. Great opponent, great roster that we have here, and the reason why I say this is kind of unofficially, not really, but sort of being a part of the Grand Arena developers versus content creator showdown. I did make a bunch of, let's not open up wounds. When I was gonna attempt to participate in the Grand Arena thing on my own accord, doing our little commentary show, I created graphics for every one of the participants if I could find it. I don't know why I still have it. It just brings me sadness and nightmare. So here we go. So in case you want to know, yes, this person's a content creator, but is also a close friend of CG, and they were actually on Crumb's team, the community manager. These stats are obviously outdated. This was made back in October, but just to go to show, this is going to be our one way of indirectly participating in the Grand Arena developers versus content creator thing. Because you better believe it that we're not going to be invited. That's just how things work around here. Let's go ahead and bring you on over to the game board. And let's see what he laid out for us. And maybe he fell into one of our traps here. And actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me see their rank real quick. Let me see their rank very quickly. We are in the top. Let's see. Bring him on over one more time. Let's see. So this, just to show we have a great opponent. We are in the top 25 of Galaxy of Heroes. Dude, you're making me look like an idiot right now. 27 is not in 25. Anyways, top 27 in Galaxy Heroes, and where the heck? Oh, there's Sir Loki. Sir Loki at number 33. So this is kind of your first post developer versus content creator Grand Arena showdown. And I'm sorry, it's great seeing him, but we got to move forward. We got Pimpo at number 10, which, by the way, I actually talked to Pimpo today. He thought this would be funny to put out there, but if you want someone to help mod your nest to the very best it can be, want to make sure to take out the greatest players of all time, hit up Pimpo. He is one of the greatest, if not the best modder in Galaxy of Heroes, top ranked player in Galaxy. He'll literally remod your roster from top to bottom. Reach out to him if you want some advice on how to mod, what you should be farming, all those other fun shenanigans, or just you don't want to do it yourself, hit him up. They'll make sure your nest can pretty much, I can't guarantee, but maybe even take out Galactic Legends. Anyways, with that said, yeah, he's like, hey, you want to go tell people today that I'll make their nest be the best ever? It's like, you're very funny. Let's get on over here. I want to say something before we get into this. I know I've only been chatting for the past 30 minutes here. I think I opened up Pandora's box in regards to Nest. Ever since that Nest fiasco, which was literally the gateway for me being number one in Galaxy Heroes, the smallest, stupidest slip up of all time, I've been noticing literally everyone and their mother, maybe even their grandmother. Gosh, let's not even talk about the great grandmother, the great great grandmother. I've been seeing a lot of people struggle against Nest lately. Like, I think Xerath, another fantastic player, lost several to Nest. I've started a Nest support group, an anti-Nest support group. I feel like it doesn't help that Scavengers have been getting a ton of love lately in Galaxy Heroes. And plus, by the time you get to Nest, you're kind of already starving for some teams. But anyways, I thought it's funny. I've been seeing a lot more people fail against Nest. I think we opened up some sort of weird box. That shouldn't be open. Let's get on into the round here and show you what we got. And how did Sir Loki do up against the one and only the king of Triple B? The greatest gift that whatever cosmic being you believe in bestowed upon this galaxy. Let's just say this. There was trouble in paradise for Sir Loki. And actually, as I look at my Discord messages, I see Sir Loki, he reached out. He said, hey, buddy, best of luck. I couldn't clear your JML. I would have loved to do the dual stream, but my work schedule has been cray-cray. I said cray-cray. He said crazy. I'm talking to AP Games, saying what he wants to do with my pre-recorded battle, so they might do some sort of commentary, post-reaction, what they used up against my defense on AP Games, so be sure to check that out. Not sure if he wants to do it. Oh, he'll do it. AP Games will do anything. You tell him that they found the penny. AP Games, he'll make a video saying how CG was scummy for only leaving a penny behind. I love the guy. He's got my attitude. I absolutely love it. Anyways, so spoiler alert, Sir Loki ran this into some mild complications up against Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. But why, you might be asking? Because when you step on my holotable, no, you better not be on the holotable. You stay on the side of the holotable. I'm gonna make you bleed. And if you can bleed, I can kill it. So we stopped the full clear, but let's explain why, but let's check out the rest. One-shot Dash, one-shot Mo Money, two-shot Jango. My guess is they probably weeded out all the disgusting stuff and they followed up with something to clean it up afterwards, so I'm not sure if I should be that excited. You don't get a lot of Beskar Mando Jango holds, but I'll take it. Taking a look at the south side. Looks pretty clean so far, right? Sith Eternal, one-shot, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, one-shot. Oh, Master Kenobi taking a three-shot, which is a bit odd. Normally, when you see Jedi Master Kenobi, people just full send their best squad. JML, Sith Eternal. They don't screw around. So I don't know what they use. Maybe they tried doing Sith Eternal. Maybe things went off the rails. Very rare do we get Master Kenobi holds because people just usually, they don't screw around with them. Unless they maybe tried piecemealing it with maybe gas or something like that. Have to wait and see what they say or check out the footage later. One shot on the Ray. You think I just put 5 GLs on defense? What do you think? Please explain to me. What do you think you're watching right now? If you're watching some sort of special event or My Little Pony's announcing their newest ice cream bar to go around town during the summer, no, you're on the wrong show. Although that does sound like an interesting show I'd want to watch. Take a look at the south, and Papa Arnold left a few surprises here. Number 6, incoming Galactic Legend, right back there, Lord Failure. And it's a little interesting, mucho interesante. Mara Jade, ooh, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, but I was like, you know what, screw it. Leave a little bit of a surprise, nothing I've never done before. Magma Trooper. Magma Trooper's important for Iden. Mara Jade important for Palpatine, indirectly Starkiller. But it's so dirty. It is dirty. Mara Jade puts whatever the heck it's called, the debuff on Magma Trooper. Magma Trooper will go before Lord Vader. Throw that AoE, pulling back the turn meter. And then our good resident Maul, the only good thing about this team, his frenzy gets triggered. Does his thing. Gets the 5 stacks of anguish. But what happens? Lord Failure gets his turn in. Triggers the second frenzy. And then Maul goes to town. It is a nasty open play. Is it better than some other stuff? I don't know. But the fact that you're able to get Maul, it's pretty much guaranteed that your Maul's going to go to town right away because of the trick between Mara Jade and Magma Trooper. 3 holds. That's probably almost a record for the most holds I've gotten out of this guy. So, but I don't know if we should be that excited. We did probably starve them out of a lot of teams out there, so it's kind of hard to say what they use. They maybe use Traya for all I know. And they couldn't get to the ships back here. So, what's the game plan for the Kyber Club today? Since we were able to assert dominance and maintain control, held the line on Grand Arena, you got several options here. We could try to go ahead, take these zones, and take that one up there in the north, then we're good.
That's it. Alternatively, I assume there's going to be a couple of Galactic Legends camping out back here. Being short on GL counters, we might be starved. Probably the safest strategy is going to be take the south, take the north, take the ships. Game, set, match. And we don't even need the full clear. So let's just say we got options on the table. But we need to make sure we make the most out of what's to come here. Iden. Iden's Iden. Sith Eternal. Also dropping a Sith Eternal down. Darth, Revan, and Nest. If you want to stop troopers, this is probably one of the better ways to do it. I'm not a fan of Maul lead Darth Revan, but Nest could potentially cause problems for Imperial troopers, especially a slow one. And they also have Lord Vader with the ninth sister. So, we just got to get through this. It could be messy. As long as we penetrate through the south wall, we save stuff for the north, we're looking pretty dang good. The north doesn't have as much crazy stuff. The standard staple teams, we just got to make sure we save enough oomph for the push on the north. Now the question's in your hands. Are you willing to be by my side? Play after play. Defeating every character along the way. Or are you gonna chicken out? You're gonna hit that emergency button. Are you gonna be a Grievous? Are you gonna leave ship the second things go south? Because let me tell you, we're in this for the long run. It's gonna get bloody. Lives will be lost. But that's just a risk that I'm willing to take. Let's do this, y'all. You guys ready for this? You're ready? That's what I'd like to hear, George. Or Gurgly. I don't know why I got George out of that. We're going to go for that south wall first. We're going to see how this works out. And speaking of C, you know what honestly, the biggest threat that I see right now is I need to make sure I get through C without burning off too many teams. Lord Vader, plan is the two-shot it. I've been getting really ticked off at my Genos since I had such a good track record cleaning up Lord failure. And lately, I don't know what it is. I've been struggling with my Genos and cleanup, so we might even just full set Imperial Troopers to clean up Lord Vader afterwards. But I need to get this team out, and the goal is we're going to use General Grievous right up here to make it happen. There's Elite Wolf with the fantastic guild. Fantastic guild. I'm just speaking from personal experience with my guild. Actually, just do we have anything in it's kind of a weak team. It's kind of a weak team. All right, you know what? Screw it. Let's just go for it real quick. I've been kind of hunting. I dropped my rank, kind of hunting out Sith Eternals just to get a little bit of practice in. This is, we'll see if this is a worthy testing. Then we're going to do the real deal in a moment. If you guys don't know, well, we're going to open your minds. At the minimum, Grievous can wreck all the Sith. You might even kill off Sith Eternal. So we'll show you how this goes. So this is a little tricky because you have Darth, Revan, and the crew in here, but we are going to try to do our best to work around this situation here. Actually, this might be a lot easier since there is no Malik. We'll see how it goes. I guess we'll go ahead and drop this on for the moment. Get some speed down on the team here. Basically, we got to spam target locks. I think what our goal is going to be against their particular team is we got to kill off talent ASAP. Let's go ahead and make sure we hit that target lock over there. All right. Grievous, did he have fear in him? Probably had fear in him. I probably should have spread the target lock around. Let's just do basic over here. Let him do his thing. All right, hopefully B2 is going to open up his third eye. Open up your third eye. There's that third eye opening right there. Let's go hit that AoE. Okay, we're going to hit those AoEs again. All right, who needs target lock? You need target lock. Let's go ahead, top up B2. Well, there we go, lots of target locks. Mucho bueno, mucho bueno. All right, we're going to drop some extortion over there to slow him down a little bit. And we're going to try to go all in here. And basically what we want to make sure is when we start pushing for Sith Eternal, we don't kill off anyone else, or else we got to start over from scratch. All right, we don't want to kill anyone off. We want to go all in on the Gucci man. Big hit. Oh, shoot. We got the, whatever the heck you call it. He got rid of it. Let's do basic. All right, let's do, we might kill someone off here. So that's what we got to watch out for. But luckily, we're not going to have Malik. We're not going to have Malik to deal with. All right, looks like we're going to be stuck behind Malik for a while. So I said we just go after Revan for the moment. Let's see if we can do another AoE. Actually, just do basic right now. All right, let's go ahead, put some target lock over here. Oh, I probably should have topped off Grievous. I say we drop some extortion on Revan.
There we go. All right, he's gonna link up again. But see, the good thing is about this team, it's gonna take a while for Sith Eternal to charge, especially since we are primarily a dark side based team. All right. No, we probably could, just for the fun of it, let's see if I could get through Malik. Malik is a tough cookie. That's why if I'm gonna put a Sith Eternal down, chances are I'm gonna put Malik and the Revan crew, because that's a little bit trickier. But as you can see, it can still push through, and at the minimum, take out the rest of the gang. Let's do that. Get some assists. We got to get tons of Terminator from the target lock. So now if I can get, let's say, the goal is that we're going to try to make sure we get it down to just Sith Eternal, and then we can clean it up with something. Malik was a complication, but luckily we don't got a Malik to deal with. There's no music. You should have music on right now. You should have music on right now. Oh, no, that was just a quick test battle. That wasn't the real deal right there. Just kind of showing you how it works in concept. Without Malik on Sir Loki's team, I feel like we're not going to run into a big complication on that. Yes, Newt's speed down. Newt is doing a lot of stuff. Newt is incredibly important, especially for the opening link. You don't want him linking up B1. You don't want him linking up Grievous, and the best way to do that is put out Magna Guard, put out Newt Gunray, and let them do their thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Jelly beans. Chimichanka, 6 months before we get into this first battle. Yeah, we definitely got to start putting some scores on the board here. Let's get it primed and ready. And maybe if Grievous is up for it, I'll give him a plate of my mom's famous spaghetti at the same exact. No, what are you doing? No. Part of me wants to play on my tablet. Today's not a good day for a game to crash. You know what? I hate playing on a tablet because I just stare at my crotch the whole time. I know it's pretty and all. We'll play in the tablet. I don't trust this. Yeah, because if we have one crash battle up against anything, we're done for. So I say, all right, let's go ahead, boot this account up. Yeah. Let's boot this up. We are not gonna goof around. All right, let's reboot the account, reload it. All right. Sorry, BlueStacks, I don't trust you today. We're gonna play in the tablet. Why not Newt lead? Grievous lead is incredibly important. The target locks are very important. The turn meter gains are very important. Don't get me wrong, Newt's important, but the Grievous lead is far better here. So I apologize if I'm gonna be staring at my crotch. I hate playing on tablets. I want to talk to you guys instead. I feel like I'm talking to a tablet the whole entire time. Yeah, rather safe than sorry. Yeah, we don't want to have that one day. What was it? Where we had one crash of Starkiller, and that was a little scary. We still pulled out a win, but we don't want to have to deal with that. If possible. Chimichanka, 6 months. Are you going to ride the Rancor to destroy the rebellion scum today? Long live the Empire! We're working on getting one. I think it's about time that we get one. Can we hear oh, you can hear the gameplay audio. There we go. All right, I guess we could push these things over. I'm not going to need you. All right, this feels... I hate playing on tablet. Isn't that funny? This is a mobile game, but I hate playing it on mobile devices. So much more convenient. Playing over on the BlueStacks. 2 slots. 4 months. Do you think GC will be 5v5 from now on? Or they're going to bring 3v3 back, but they wanted 5v5 to kind of run its course while we engage with these changes. Don't get me wrong. It's nice having a mix up, but man, now the crystals are tied up the Grand Arena. I don't know if I'm really up for 3v3. Before I didn't care because Grand Arena didn't mean anything except bragging rights. Now, I think, I can't confirm, but I think either the next one or the one after is going to be 3v3. They said it is coming back though. Game is ugly, yeah, isn't it? It's a lot uglier when you play on a tablet. But we're going to play a little bit safe today. And then one more before we get this going. I am so far behind. Oh gosh, Reginald Brown, $5. Always great to see you, my friends. Shout out to my guild, Heroes of Assad. Eat, Sith, and die. I love that. Out of nowhere, it just imploded. Anyone need possible homeless 8.25 million GP? 8.25 million, that's going to get you into a lot of guilds, Reginald. I'm sure you can find someone very easily. Very easily. Which tablet? Oh, this is the Samsung. It's a new Samsung tablet. I solely bought this tablet before Star Wars Hunters, and that game is still not global yet, but they are updating it, so hopefully it goes global. So it's Samsung. It's like the newest Samsung tablet. It's been pretty good for the most part, and I hate Android tablets. All right, you guys ready for this? Let's get into this first battle. Can we hear the? Is there a game? I can't even tell. There we go. This is very hard to hear. All right, let's go ahead. No. We're gonna back out. We're not doing Iden yet. Iden, we'll have to wait and see, because the problem is we're gonna use Grievous on Sith Eternal, most likely Traya on Lord Vader. We might have to go massive overkill on Iden, depending on what we have left over. So, let's go ahead. Program the Separatist might. We're gonna put Grievous in there. B1, B2, Maggie, and good old Nudie Fruity. Actually, let's put Nudie Fruity here. Easier to click on. All right. right, you ready? Oh, we got Sunset Neon. I know. I'll pause it for you. How does that sound? I'll pause it for you. Let's go ahead and get some music rolling, shall we? Grievous. I keep looking at my Imperial tactical display. I'm like, why am I not in battle? I keep forgetting we're playing on this here. You ready for this? All right. Goal is minimum Sith Eternal left by himself. We have to kill the rest off. I'll take a window if possible. Let's go. Send it on in. All right. Staring at the crotch. Hopefully no crashes even on an official Android device. He's going to link up Newt. He's going to link up Magna Guard, just as what we want here. And hopefully B2 opens up his third eye pretty quickly here. All right. There we go. Beautifully done. Let's go get rid of this. Oh, fantastic. And we're going to go for Talon first because we basically have to. Or else he'll just bring Sith Eternal back to life. All right. To hit the target lock so we get turn meter. Hit the target lock so we get turn meter. Oh, that is a lot of target locks, my friend. All right, this should probably kill off Talon. All right, now we're going to go all in on Sith Eternal. Drop the Extortioner so it distracts him a little bit. I would like to get buff immunity on Sith Empire Trooper. We'll see what happens. Let's get the healing immunity on him if possible. Let's get some target lock strolling. Top it off Maggie. All right, we're probably going to want to get some target lock on Dooku because he's really annoying, but that's just going to have to wait right now. All right. All right, we need to get some... There we go. Extortion staying on. That's fine. Let's go ahead and hit that. I need some buff immunity on him. Give me some buff immunity. Basic right here. Ooh, I want healing immunity. There it is. We got the healing immunity to apply. Let's drop some target lock over on Dooku so he stops being as annoying. Oh, that sucks. All right, B2, that's a complication. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Full send over here. Let's see if we can make some big plays happen. Sith Eternal almost down for the count. B2's woken up. Let's hit that buff immunity. Oh, fantastic. Who needs target lock? Let's get target lock over here, topping him off. Sith Eternal's not even halfway charged. All right, we're just gonna do basic right now in case we gotta do a buff dispel later. We gotta be careful not to kill anyone. I'm just gonna do basics, I think. You know what, YOLO. Shoot. All right, that's a problem. We got a little too cocky there. Should have just stuck the basic attacks, but we're gonna work our way around it again. All right, as long as Grievous does get linked, we're gonna be fine. Let's drop another Extortion. That's fine. Doesn't matter who it goes on. Well, let's go ahead and cleanse this up real quick. Give me some music. Give me that Sunset Neon goodness. There we go. All right. We're going to need another buff dispel likely here. Hit that. Keep them topped off. See, I made a horrible misplay. We should have not done that AoE. Here we go. Perfect timing. Just do basic. All right. Let's go ahead and top off B2. You know, I'm doing basics. We're not going to screw this up again. Basics, hit those target locks. We're getting tons of turn meter every time I'm hitting the target locks. Almost down for the count. Let's go for it. Ah! Who said Grievous needs a rework? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And that is it right there. Holy cow, we might actually lead with the full shabanza here. All right, drop that extortion. Beautiful. And I misplayed that big time. Oh, beautiful angel. Let's see if we can make sure we leave with full health here. Woo! All right, let's just do this. A little bit of speed up on Grievous. Let's get the Sith Empire right. Wow, this actually went a lot better than I was hoping. And there was a talent mild complication, but really she didn't do too much. She just temporarily distracted us from Sith Eternal. Otherwise, if there was no talent, you could just gun Sith Eternal down right away. Basics. Keep the healing immunities on. It's going to be tough keeping full banners on this team. But if I can at least get full health on everyone, I will be happy. Do this. Okay. All right. Let's top this off. Come on, die off now before Grievous sucks away my banners. There it is. Almost maximum banners right there, baby. Woo! You know what? That's a celebratory cause right there. Give Grievous a round of applause. You might be sleeping on him. He is an anti-GL secret tool that you guys be keeping under your belt. Woo! Let's keep the train rolling. Thank you. Whew. Guys, yeah, if you're sleeping on it, I mean, I actually had 3 ways of going about that Sith Eternal. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. We're down here. I had 3 ways to go about it. One was that, which I think is probably our best budget-friendly option. Number 2, I've been keeping this kind of a secret weapon in my arsenal. The only reason why I didn't execute it today because I feel like it's a little expensive. All right, so let me show you what my other backup plan was. Where is it at? Where the heck is my Imperial Troopers? So you might think the Imperial Trooper counter is dead with the Sith Eternal buff. Yes, but no. It's adapted. So my Piet, if it'll load, apparently there was a big update that my tablet hasn't finished downloading yet. Come on, we got the Kyber Power Fiber here. Geez, let's give it a second. Here we go. So check this out. 341, 361 after viewers leave. Yeah. All you need is a little bit of Bad Batch Echo Love. And what do you know? 362, which puts him exactly 1 speed faster than Piet. So after Sith Eternal throws out the Retribution, everyone gets extra buffs. We're gonna Uno reverse card, suck out those buffs, apply days, and then Imperial Troopers can roll to town. But it's rather expensive. It takes pretty much 1 team and the core of the Bad Batch. So that was an option, but man, Grievous one-shotting a GL, that's kind of pretty budget-friendly for GL counters right there. So I was very happy that there's a Sith Eternal on the front because kind of like Lord Vader, there's a lot of off-meta counters. The difference is Sith Eternal doesn't cost 4 relic gates. Grievous sucks V1 Salt, so he loses stacks, yes. Luckily, it didn't cost us any banners. So far, we're looking good. Honestly, we probably should make sure we 2-shot the Lord Vader appropriately. We have 9 Sister. I don't think it's going to affect Traya that much. We got Maul. I could have done Imperial Troopers here, but we put Shakti with Jedi Master Luke, which probably wasn't all that bad. Yeah, technically, our Imperial Troopers could have outran this, but I actually don't know if they would work against 9 Sister. We haven't tried that out yet. Grievous Nerf incoming for Bug against Sith Eternal says, say LA for the 2 rubba buckaroos. I don't think... You know, who knows? CG's priorities when it comes to nerfing and buffing is a little weird. This has been around even before the nerf on Sith Eternal, or the buff to Sith Eternal. So it's been on the radar. Maybe they just don't care, but that was very nice. Very nice to say the least here. We have a Sea Shep Fly, $2 started MSF first, Mega Orb Pole. Cersei, oh my gosh, you're set right there. For the most part, look at the Empire. Ooh, Marvel Strike. I kind of want to go on a rant in terms of make goods. If you guys didn't see, they're planning on eventually releasing the make good for screwing up the Grand Arena. I don't know if I want to rant about this now, but let's probably focus here. But if you guys remind me later, maybe I'll go on the rant in regards to make goods and Marvel Strike Force Galaxy of Heroes. Darth Benga, welcome to the Kyber Club Platinum program, my friend. It's great to see you, and of course, it's great to be the Empire today. We got Poke Lev B4 with 25 zł. It's great to be the Empire in the Kyber Club. Here comes a big donate from Poland. Miłego dnia. Have a good day. Dziękuję bardzo, my friend. Appreciate the kindness and generosity coming from the motherland over in Polskaville. And then we got TK1337, $5. Grand Admiral, has there been any word back about payroll, about the general pay rates for troopers aboard your Star Destroyer? You guys get paid? Since when do you guys get paid? I thought only Larry gets paid around here because he's a bit more unique than you. Take that. I have my trash bin normally for complaints. I would find my nearest trash bin. I think we'll get that sorted for you. How does that sound? All right, Lord Vader time. So we have 2 options here. I could Starkiller this. I kind of want to save Starkiller. I know the game plan is we don't need to worry about what's on the back wall as long as you take the top zones. And we get ships. You know, ships is it's an RNG fest, so maybe we shouldn't count on clearing ships. It's only happened once, but you know, nonetheless, I kind of want to save Starkiller for the back. And plus, I haven't been able to one-shot Lord Vader yet with Starkiller, so might as well do Traya, Watt. Yeah, I think that's going to be our call here. Let's go ahead and bring him in. I don't know if Ninth Sister is going to pose a problem. I guess we're going to find out. My first time fighting Ninth Sister inside of Grand Arena, and I talked to Fatal the other day because it's really wacky how this works. Remember when we were looking at his one-shot Traya versus my Lord Vader? It's bad coding that screws over Lord Vader, but basically how I mean, we kind of guessed it on stream, but I got confirmation from him. Basically, Nihilus is able to get a ton of Terminator, even though technically on paper he shouldn't be because the dazes or the dots being applied by Lord Vader. The problem is, I guess it goes like one command at a time, like what we thought. It applies the dots to Traya, that feeds Terminator Nihilus. Applies the dots to Scion, that feeds Terminator Nihilus. And by the time it gets to, the dots finally hit Nihilus in that third slot, he's already got a ton of Terminators, able to outrun him. So poor coding of Lord Vader's kit allows us to technically one-shot it, but I think I need to make my Nihilus faster. His Nihilus was 292, mine is a very meme-orific 269. I tried it out in territories. It didn't quite work, but it could be because my Nihilus is slightly slower than his. So weapon tech, no, we're not doing weapon tech on Nihilus. We learned it the hard way last time. Let's get Wat Tambor up a her. We're gonna do tank tech to Scion. Let's hopefully Traya and Nihilus don't get wrecked at the very beginning. Usually this goes pretty well. I think we did it just lab. We've been doing this for most of our Grand Arenas here for the most part. Nihilus in the last slot then. For sure, third slot. I don't think we're going to see him go early. I'll be very surprised if we go early because it seems like I might need a bit more speed. Not a lot, baby girl, but you know, just a little bit. Takumi, do you want to do me the honor and pleasure? There we go. Bad Batch versus Trevor. It doesn't work because of this. Bad Batch. Oh yeah, Bad Batch kind of gets slightly hard countered by this. We've had a sketchy situation with Bad Batch versus Traya, but luckily we don't have to worry about that. All right. Let's go ahead. Worst case scenario, we send Starkiller, but let's try to save Starkiller. More important of a team. Ready, set. Let's do it. Set it on him. All right, you guys know the drill. Nihilus needs to go Super Saiyan. I need him at the millions of health. So we're gonna make sure we get 2 taunting tanks. We're gonna throw that up first. All right, Maul's gonna go in a second here. All right, they're gonna probably go all in on Scion. That's fine, he did his job. All right, let's go ahead and increase some cooldowns now. Thrawn, he's probably gonna get a fracture. I say we're gonna pass this on over to Nihilus, weapon tech. Okay. All right. All right, let's go ahead and just drop a basic somewhere. We gotta get around these taunts somehow. All right, he's gonna go all in on Nihilus here. Let's go ahead and do a buff this spell here. I wanna get Isolate over on Royal Guard if possible. All right, we're gonna pass it over to Traya. Okay. All right, taking some hits. Let's go ahead and increase a couple more cooldowns here. There we go. We're going to take a few counters. That's no bueno. Or that's fine. Actually, that's not a big issue. All right. Watt did his job. Here comes the ultimate. We're going to take ability block a little bit early, so we're a little bit late on the isolate, but that's going to be fine. We're going to keep persevering. Keep pushing. All right. The Knights, I don't know if it's going to look at it. Eating up. Oh, my gosh. Only downside is he wrecked my cooldowns, but I'll take it, though. Wrecked our cooldowns, but that's fine. Okay. You know, I'm kind of wondering if maybe... I'm wondering if Taunt Tech might be better on Nihilus, because we're not getting a lot of opportunities to gain Terminator because of the dots. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Goodbye. I don't think Knights did a lot here. Maybe they're anticipating me using Jedi Master Luke, which that was not the game plan today, obviously. Can I get rid of Maul? Oh! Beautiful! It's all working according to my design! All right, already. Let's go ahead and heal up on this debuff character. All right, let's see if we can... Good stun right there. I'll take it. We got to wait for probably another Annihilate here. Okay, they're all programmed to go after Nihilus now because they know he's the big threat. Let's go hit the debuff, heal us up, increase cooldowns. We should have another Annihilate. I'm probably going to go for... Ooh, we're going to go for Royal Guard, I think, next. In case we need to clean up. Get him out. He gone! All right. Okay, we're taking some debuffs. Great fracture right there. You know what? Nah, we're going to want to get the bones protection on Nihilus. Good stuff. Cooldown increase. I should be able to yeet Thrawn out, and we should be in cleanup territory. And we're just going to make sure we... Just got to make sure we weed out the cooldowns. Okay. Looking good. Looking bueno. Keep healing us up. Let's see if we can try to get back. And there we go. Just in time as well. Nihilus wasn't as... His health pool wasn't nearly as big this time because there was no Darth Vader landing extra dots. So we were a bit fragile. He got in there. We got the job done. Just as what we wanted. But we want to make sure we weed out some of these debuffs out of him now. All right. I'm hoping we weed it out. I need to get the AoE out for sure. We're going to stop. Let him heal. Perfect. just exactly what Papa Arnold ordered for us. Yeah! Woo! All right! Very nicely done. Okay, so here's the thing now. What's the song? This is one of our friends here at the Kyber Club, Takumi the Betrayers, inside of the official Kyber Club playlist that you can find on my channel. Pretty good Traya banger right there. Just gets that Jawa just flowing in the veins, baby, when you use Traya. Woo! All right. So here's the situation. Thank you, Takumi. Here's the thing. Oh, look at that. We got Takes All Night for Kadar playing right now. Geonosian should be able to clean this up. We've had many Grand Arenas where we clean it up. Past 2 Grand Arenas and past territory, my Geonosians have been sucking against the cleanup. Here's what I'm thinking. We'll try Geonos again. Worst case scenario, I'll just send in Imperial troopers. Let's call it a day at that point. Yeah, it's been really annoying because normally we count on our Geonosians and Droideka to clean him up, but he's always gotten into the ultimate. The second I get him into like 2% red, hits the ultimate, and it all goes to crap at that point. So, Tactical Scatter's on point today. You better believe it, baby. Here's the thing. I don't know what the back row looks like. They probably have a couple more GL surprises. You got to put the best. If you're going to go with some strategy like I'm, you got to put the best GLs at front, because if there was Rey, Kenobi on the front wall, it would have been a little bit harder to get through. But Lord Vader and Sith are arguably some of the worst defensive galactic legends in the game, so you can find ways to easily get by them. So that could have been the defensive weakness here. If there was a Rey, Kenobi, Lord Vader, and all that, we might not be able to get through his front wall. But luckily, it's working out to our favor today. Darth has let the hunger of Nihilus feed the Sith Lords. Think of it at 2 pounds. Nihilus pulling in some heavy work. He's doing some great things right now. And when I was talking to Fatal, he said he is going to make a video on how he was able to one-shot with Traya and Nihilus. It's, oh god, this character. It's kind of at this point where if I'm going to use Lord Vader, I got to just put some garbage, team with him, or do something like today where I kind of trick my opponents into falling into a trap. What are we going to do? We're going to do you. We're going to do you. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Worst case scenario, we get Lord Vader into low yellow, red. Best case scenario, we win, but 3 times in a row, 2 Grand Arena, 1 territory, things have been gone to crap on this cleanup, and it should be working. Play safe and approachable. Here's the thing, Geonosians aren't really gonna be critical for a lot of the stuff that we're using here. I mean, let me see, can I do Moff Gideon Geonosians somewhere up here? Likely not. Let's see, what's the, oh my gosh. Yeah, we're not going to be Moff Gideon that one. That's 293 or 393 speed on Dash Rendar. Yeah, I don't really, I mean, maybe I can use Geonosians against Darth Maul. I say let's go for it. Let's see what happens. You know, if they win, awesome. If not, Geonosians aren't really critical. Aren't really critical in my area of Grand Arena. They're more critical maybe in like free-to-play, but nah, they're mostly used as cleaning up weird stuff like this. At the minimum, they're going to at least hurt Lord Vader. But this should work. We've done it before in the past. I don't know what it is. Why I've been screwing this. This is a me problem right now. So the people are asking, why are we using Poggle Lead? Well, Poggle Lead is going to give lots of offensive bonuses. And also it's going to benefit Droideka a bit more. And I believe I have to double check Lord Vader's kit, but Lord Vader's kit also reduces out of attack turns, if I recall correctly. So this is going to kind of offset that a little bit. It's just a little bit more beneficial than Geonos and Brood Alpha, where this is more about survivability. We don't need survivability, because once the damage overtimes go, the days, the bucks, we're done for. We have a limited window to get in there and throw a yeet stick in Lord Vader's tushy. And that's where the offense is going to be a bit more beneficial in this particular situation. This could also clean up some perimeter Kylo Ren, Sith Eternals. This is kind of the known GL solo cleanup. Just for me lately, it's been sucking. That's probably because I'm messing something up here, knowing how we, you know how our luck is. You know, sometimes RNGs is like, no, you're gonna stop using that. Worst case scenario, we'll send Imperial troopers. I think we'll be fine if that's the case. Let me catch up on a few super chats because I know I'm super far behind. Again, thank you guys for your patience. Baron Lewis, $5 in regards to the Swords release of Legacy of a Half a Ship. I think I might cut CG a little bit of slack this month. Much that pains me. Long live the Empire. Is there something bad about I know next to nothing on Old Republic. Is there something bad about it? I might need to watch myself or get some intel on that. And, you know, Star Wars, usually we get excited for Star Wars. Is there something, I need some context, Baron. What was bad about it? What was bad? I didn't see it, because I vaguely understand Old Republic, but at the same time, I quite don't. All right, you guys ready to do this next? Let's do one more before we do that. Darth Banga, $5. Oh, look at that. Star Wars Hunters, next soft launch goes this week. There we go. If you're in, I think was it Brazil, Indonesia? They're adding a couple more soft launches to Star Wars Hunters, and it's going on iOS as well later on this week, but it's only soft launch. I don't know why they're taking so long to globally release that game. Darth Banga, $5. Just unlocked Custom Care and joined the Omega level good guild. Found via your server. Fantastic news. Good luck destroying the rebels comes today. Man, big plays happen for you today, my friend. Thank you for sharing the good news. You guys ready for this? Yeah, and a year late. Yeah, they're taking a long time to release Star Wars Hunters, man. They're taking a long time. Jeremy Browning says main issue was like only 2 hours of content for an expansion. Ouch. Okay, that makes sense then. The Scribe Gaming. Hey, Scribe, how we doing? We got the Scribe Tribe hanging out here in the Kyber Club. Great seeing you. Hopefully all is well with you, Scribe. All right, I gotta stop stalling. Let's just get in here and just... All right, guys, listen, guys. The game plan is just go in there. I'm talking to you right now. You're gonna go in there and just at least get Lord Vader into red, yellow. I don't know we're not synced up right now. I don't know if we need to maybe have a you, me alone time. We got to get our crap together. I know you guys can do it. You guys ready for this? I got to wait for a song to go on. I literally cannot play without music going through my audio receptors. No, something better. No. All right. I could work with this. You guys ready for this? All right. Enough stalling. Just send it out in. All right. Again, worst case scenario, we scratch him and then I'll just send in troopers. Let's just get through this guy. And then we are going to have to overkill Iden for sure. All right. Dots are applying. Let's go ahead. I think I'm going to clean up these dots first. All right. We got some ability blocks going. Let's go ahead and get the... I don't know if I should call him Spy or Droidica for the assist. All right. You know what? No, give it the Spy. Full send. Okay. We're almost... You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna, I never get a chance to use my yeet stick. Let's just hold on to the fort. Hold on to the fort for a moment. All right, we're gonna deploy, get the damage unity up. All right, gotta maintain the ability blocks from this guy. I don't think we're gonna be able to clean this up here again. Maybe I'll get lucky. As long as I can time this out. Hopefully he does not get ultimate right now. There we go. Okay, we're buying some time. All right, we got to work fast now. Hopefully I can get a yeet stick. Yes, this is what I'm saying. All right, hold on. How do I stop this? All right. I say we leave it as is. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. We had maybe I got to go back. Maybe we had Lord Vader in the yellow, and that's when they're helpful. Lord Vader's pretty much at full health. All right, well, at least the daisies are out. I say our best... Oh, Droidica. He's not going to be able to... I'm wondering if we can get Droidica in to do like a quick basic. For sure, we're not going to clean this up with these guys. They got their job done. I'm satisfied here. Imperial Trooper. I probably could just throw in Imperial Troopers at this point, but that's fine. Yeah, it's kind of a tricky situation here. Yeah, full. I think maybe it's just... I think the problem is we were maybe leaving Vader at too high of a health, and it's a little tricky for Genos. Like, if he was in yellow, I think we would have been good. Going from full health to dead, that's probably maybe too much for him to swallow. Droid won't level. He's got the damage immunity. I don't think he's going to die as long as he's got the damage immunity on him, so he's not going to hurt. All right, I say we're going to hold. We're going to hold. You can at least hit him a couple more times. Yeah, I'm thinking I could do it. You know, the problem is I don't know if my Droidica is going to get in there in time. Like, Droidica's maybe got a chance to put a nice hit on him, but I'm not expecting too much. All right, we'll just hold. We got the daisies out. Got the ability blocks out. We're just going to send troopers in the game plan. Let's bounty hunter Darth Revan. And this is going to be a little... It's actually not overkill, funny enough. We're going to use gas against Iden. Gas against Iden. It's going to be pretty nasty. It's going to get pretty nasty. Yeah, I'm going to leave it here just because we got the cooldowns in a good situation. Yeah, he will sauce. He's got ability block. He's not going to be able to sauce it out. If he could, that'd be great, but we're only going to get a basic out there. Try to get a yeet stick, we can't. We're ability blocked, and by the next time it comes around him, he'll be dead by the damage over time. So we're not going to get the opportunity. Should say Poggo's cleanse. The Poggo cleanse, well, it's not gonna help now because you got ability block. Yeah, I don't know. I need to see what I'm doing wrong here. I have to go back to when I was doing it right. Tactical scanners are literally going crazy. It might just be we're having them clean up a little bit too tall of an order. A little bit too tall of an order. Xerath beat Iden with Sith Empire. Wow, I brought Sith Empire in Alpha. That's pretty rare. Yeah, I don't have Sith Empire, but I could see that working. I could see that working. We have a couple ways to go about it. The problem is I'm worried because I've seen Gas get mutilated by Iden. We could throw CLS, but that could be a little problematic as well. In the meantime, while we're waiting, we got Kadar both the 2 hours. Hear that noise? It's time to get some juice, baby. I know it's always awkward, Kadar, because I'm always like 10 minutes late and the song's like 10 minutes ago. But I'm pretty sure everyone knows what you're referring to. We got CK Nugget 03, $5. About to finish all my solo journey characters, except for Starkillers and the Executors. Then I'll be moving on to my first GL. I'm looking for this thing, Hound the Razor Crest is farmable. We are gonna have the farming guide out this week. We're gonna have to caveat it because I don't quite know where to recommend how to get Executor because we don't know how to farm Razor Crest. So I would like to see Razor Crest be somewhat easy to farm. So Executor might have a higher priority on the list. Padme, Bad Batch, I don't have Padme. We don't got Padme. She may have done her job today on defense for all I know. Don't waste sights. Here's the thing. For the game plan we have today, we don't need Imperial Troopers. What we do need is that we need to get through this Lord Vader. Because I don't even think my Starkiller can clean it up. We need Imperial Troopers. Push through it. We're not going to use Imperial Troopers for pretty much any of the other teams we're seeing today on the south and north wall. So again, full clear is not what we're looking for. We're looking for a nice, dirty win. And that's exactly what I'm going for today. Don't forget to attack last second. Does he gain turn meter when I do that? I think he might gain a little bit of turn meter. It's not worth it. I'm just going to hold it. It's just going to be literally a 1 poke from the Genos and Spy. Yeah, I'm just going to hold. We're just going to hold. I'm just going to hold right now. There we go. That's fine. All right, let's send in Imperial Troopers. I'll be a little bit surprised if my Imperial Troopers have a complication. We're just overkilling it today. If this was a Grand Arena where I need the full clear, I probably would do something else. But I don't think we need Imperial Troopers for much today. Ooh. Do I want to bring Gideon in? Do I want to bring in a cleanser? I don't have Shock T at our disposal. I don't know if Chirrut's ever going to get a turn, to be honest. He might. I think you can make this work. Yeah, Savage doesn't work here, unfortunately. It's funny, these GLs have been in the game for so long, and it makes sense on paper. You're like, oh, just use Savage, call it a day. Savage doesn't work like that. Savage doesn't work like that. Since the dawn of Galactic Legends, people have been saying, bring in Savage. This won't work, unfortunately. It won't work, unfortunately. Yeah, I'd say we just, if True gets turn, he would remove your offense stacks, but he also would give us turn meter because he's going to feed buffs to the team. I don't even know if I need turn meter, honestly, or they need the cleanse. We have the days lead out. The damage over times are going to hinder us. I mean, we could just full. Isn't this overkill? Well, again, the strategy today is you got to get the whole concept. You don't always need the full clear to win. We just want to make sure we get through this last GL so we open up this south side for us here. Yeah. I honestly think it'll be fine here. I don't think we're gonna use Gary for much today. Yeah, bring in Omega. Yeah, right? Isn't Lord Vader's AoE on cooldown? No, we just burnt it off. His AoE got burnt off, so we should be good. He does have the heal ability first, but he's not going to heal off the get-go. Yeah, I'm feeling Chirrut might be the best way to go here. I think Chirrut is going to be our best way to go, Jacob. Yeah, it's going to temporarily put a damper Emperor's Trap, but at least we'll get a turn meter train rolling again. Yeah. Need the mods running for high speed. He needs to be fast. That's probably, I have pretty trash mods. I have some pretty trash mods in Droidica. What's our time looking like? All right. I'm going to stick with this. Lord Vader's going to go get the dots going. Gary doesn't offer much in terms of damage. Chirrut, when he does get a turn, he'll cleanse. Remember, we get 10% turn meter for each buff we have. So Chirrut's gonna probably grant us quite a few heal over times. And it's gonna get us in there. All right, Imperial Trooper, we're bringing you an honorary rebel friend here. Who wants to maybe just see. Here, the guy can't see. Okay, whatever. All right, well, he wants to feel what it's like to be in the Empire. So let's go ahead. Let's deploy this freaking Garrison. Set him on him. All right, Lord Vader's gonna get those dots going, and most likely we're not gonna outrun him out the get-go. All right, that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and start. Oh, shoot, we can't get offense up on him. That sucks. Oh, well, going all in. There we go, in the red. Let's get another assist. And let's see, can I get one more turn? There we go. Overkill in a normal Grand Arena. If a full clear is on the line and we needed a full clear, I wouldn't have done that. But you know, we don't need a full clear today. All right, the Galactic Legends are down. Now we just got to deal with arguably what's a bit more complicated. Iden Versio. It's funny, the Galactic Legends were not my biggest threat today. The biggest threat's Iden. Iden's been a massive headache. We didn't even need True for that. Probably could have just four-manned it. There we go. They got the job done. Hindsight's, as I like to say, it's not 20/20. It's 50-50 around here. Until I get my Geonosian thing in order, I think maybe if we are going to clean up, maybe use Imperial Troopers, but it is expensive. But we can afford expensive things today. Iden, boy, we don't want to screw around here. We do not want to screw up here. This is disgusting, my friends. I've seen Iden beat gas. I've looked at the SWGOH.GG data, and I've seen gas get mutilated by Iden. So this is, yeah, we don't have Padme. We don't have I know about Bad Batch Padme. We've been putting Padme with Kenobi lately, so we don't have that option. I could see Padme being helpful, but unfortunately, we just do not have that. I could try to YOLO with CLS and then just rely on counterattacks, because there's, what, AoE on Gary, AoE on Derek, AoE on Snowtrooper, and then maybe I could kill him off that way. I honestly don't think my Starkiller could beat this team. Gas, he prevents the revives, but the thing is, you gotta kill someone off, and the problem is it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky. We're not gonna get a turn. I think we're actually gonna fall down before Gas gets a turn. Yeah, Qui-Gon, that's another idea. My problem is if they all have their adapt or die, they'll just come back from the grave. So bad timing could be a problem. And besides, we can use Qui-Gon somewhere up here. Nope, that's Darth. We don't want to deal with that. Don't want to deal with Darth right now. Yeah. Yes, we have no Padme, guys. Yeah, no Padme today. No Padme. But yes, Padme Bad Batch would be nice. We just don't have it today. For me, Padme's a bit better with Kenobi on defense, but yeah, Padme would be nice. 25 shards away from Cat. Fantastic to hear, Kaden. Great to hear. Great to hear. It's like the Knights. It's worse than the Night Sister zombie. Yeah, honestly, I'm only seeing. I don't trust Night Sisters anymore, especially against Iden Omicron. No way. We don't have Padme. I think honestly, it's gonna be Gas, CLS. I don't want to throw CLS against this. I don't think it's gonna go well. Yeah, we're gonna 5-0 versus. This is a pretty scary team. Yeah, JKL. If we ever get a turn, the problem is she's gonna open up out the get-go, and then once she gets going, whoo, good luck keeping up. Good luck keeping up. So here's the thing: Iden Omicron. You don't need the Iden Omicron for her to be great. It's literally the cherry on top, but it's a dang big cherry that she's got on top of her. Basically, it's allowing for. Where is it? Extra, you're getting extra health, extra protection, and you're recovering 20% health and protection, and gaining 10% turn whenever an enemy attacks out of turn. So, needless to say, it's a lot of stuff that they're doing. Zam, again, Bounders could get wrecked by this. They're going to outrun Zam. She is guaranteed to go first, unless I got some way to stop her turn meter. Yeah. We have no Trio. Trio did their job today. Yeah, weed out the abilities. I kind of want to do this so you can see. I kind of want to do this right now so you guys can see how crazy Iden is. There's a good chance that my gas can get smashed here. All right. All right, gas has this. All right, well, let's hope I have as much confidence as you, because this might open up some eyes, or I might just be overreacting here. Let's go, gas. Get in there. She's gonna outrun us. She's gonna plow down gas. I honestly don't think we're gonna get a turn for a while for gas. At least fives will get turns, but not the rest. Death Trooper hopefully doesn't go before me. All right, I'm gonna see if we can maybe try to start working on her, because once we kill her off, she won't get the revive, even if they'd have to die. Holy cow, freaking Death Trooper went before my Rex. Absolutely nuts. Let's see if we can try to dispel these buffs here. Look at that. She's still at full health, guys. Yeah, for those that think it's an easy gas match, it's not. It is not. Look at that. We're not going to get a turn for a while, y'all. What did I say? We don't want anyone else hurting us. I'd say I'd rather take a Gary counterattack. You guys want to reevaluate that gas has this? I told you guys, this is not going to be a pretty battle, but I'm glad I'm showing it at least, because it's hard to believe it. I need to get a... There we go. All right, let's see if we can... Like, I still have not got a turn of gas. Here we go. Let's see if I can try to get days on him. Here we go. We're making some progress now. There we go. Almost dead. Almost dead. There we go. There's a reason I've been trying to put Sherry the Short Trooper of Iden, because Sherry complicates this even more. Whew. Whew. I think you want me to show you why I know this doesn't always work all the time. I'm going to go into my SWGOH GG data and show you how it went for one of my opponents a while ago. There we go. That could have went a lot worse. But that's just going to show how bonkers Iden is. This is a character that, I don't care what gear level you have, you need to be using this character. There we go. I mean, this is almost like fighting a Darth Revan for gas. Like, this was a nasty battle. There we go. Luckily, we got the sacrifice. I think the sacrifice saved our butts. Holy cow. That was the trickiest team we had today so far, and it's not even a galactic legend. Here, let me go. I'm going to go in my history just to show you that I've actually won with my Iden against gas. Let's see. Let's pull up my data real quick. Jeez Louise, man. Whew. I love it. Trust me. Don't get me wrong. I love that we have another great Imperial character. I hate being on the receiving end of the pain. All right. Going to my history. I think it was the last Grand Arena cycle. Let me check real quick. I can't remember. I'm going to find it for you guys real quick here. Here, bring them on. Gary, while we're waiting here, why don't you bring them on over so we can show them how disgusting this team is here. Bring them on over. 3, 2, 1. All right, not seeing it here. All right, let's maybe go. Was it Aesop? Yeah, here we go. Qui-Gon Omicron. This is what I was worried about. It can go wrong. I mean, maybe they should have brought more in. That went bad for them. Wow, that was gutsy. Trying to bring Boba Fett's side. Jeez, that's a. Man, someone's got a lot of confidence in him. Let's see. No, that was Gas versus Ray, so it's not this one. Synergy didn't attack me. That was when the effed up Grand Arena. Let's see. Torunga. That's Gas versus Ray that they used against me. I know somewhere I got a hold. Yeah. And that didn't even have Sherry the Short Trooper. Look at that. We took out a Relic 8 501st team with Iden Versio. And that was attempt number 2. Oh gosh. Night Sisters. Yeah, guys, if anything, this game doesn't need GL counters. We have as we're saying, we have ways to get through GLs. Iden's on the radar for how the heck do we beat this without running into a situation like that. Padme Bad Batch, yeah, seems to be all right. Traya seems iffy, but I've done it before. Grievous can be iffy, but we've done it before. Like anything that counters us, it's pretty iffy. So that's how I know that 501st can lose to this. Wow. Yeah. Gas prevents revives. Yeah, if he can kill someone. The problem is, especially if Sherry the Short Trooper, she gets that crit damage immunity up and all the heals. Good luck killing anyone, especially once the crit damage immunity gets on. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Yeah, it's a great What's the ideal Iden team, man? You got a lot of different ways to go about it. You have obviously this team right here, which is the most logical right here. You're not using really any of these troopers anywhere. I've been getting comfortable not needing my shore trooper. Usually I keep shore trooper for my Imperial troopers, the Veers, in case I need it for like those fast Darth Revan. I've been getting confident I can make it happen without Sherry. Just use another pre-taunt. This is the team I like right here. I can't give up range trooper. If you can give up range trooper, go for it. I can't afford giving up range trooper. Range trooper is way too important for Veers. I like this team the most if you can spare Sherry. If you can spare Sherry, it's a lot better. You got the pre-taunt, you got heals, crit damage, immunity. It could be a little discussed. You need a serious team for that. You need a serious team for that. All right. Whew. Let's keep it going. One more team, then we're gonna get to, unless the back wall's cheese, we're gonna go straight for the north. We're gonna use bounty hunters here. Let's check out the speeds that Mr. Loki left for us here. Woo! My goodness, that's not even Talon right there. 356. Oh, I mean, what do you guys expect? You think we're playing against some newbie on the block? Let's see, Nest, high offense, slow speed. That is just meant to be annoying for troopers. Make sure our bounty hunter should outrun this easily. 290. Make sure Malik isn't blazing fast. No, he's not. 242. All right. Let's go for it. Bounty hunters. That's gonna be the call here. Jeez, man, that's great. Mr. Pacha, Gear 7 Iden plus IT gives me an easy cleanup on Gear 12 Palp and GA. I've seen low gear Idens take out Commander Luke Skywalker. It's pretty crazy. Absolutely nuts what this team can do. Bring in our bounty hunters. No, we don't want Zamley. We're going to stick to Aura Lead for fast contract. Luck leaders, no Marauder. I don't think Marauder would have been that big of an issue. We're going to gun down Bastila since there's no pre-taunt. Get contract. Honestly, I don't know. Oh, we got to kill off Darth Revan. We definitely got to kill off Darth Revan first. The Nest is going to be annoying. Freaking Nest. The Pandora box of Nest has been a little too high. Oh, 2:30. We got plenty of time. We got another hour and a half to go here. Holy cow. My gosh. Kadar has been like sending super chat after super chat. And it's taking so long. Lorik Avery, 8 months. What do you think of the GAC cancellation awards? Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Let's get through this wall. Then we'll catch up on more super chats. And then we have Michael Robertson with a tattoo in your mama. Always can count on you, Bonzi guy, Lorik, and all you guys being here today in Kadar. Yeah, but Lorik, thank you for the 8 months. We're going to talk about that. It's always a little stingy, isn't it? Always just can't they just be a little generous? I play a lot of mobile games. By far, they are one of the stingiest developers when it comes to mobile games. They screw up and they just want to give you back pretty much near bare minimum. It's like, can't you just maybe just throw us an extra something for screwing up your game? People missing out on crystals for the executor. Okay, I'm going to hold on to my thoughts here. Let's go ahead and get this. No, not that one. Let's get Mando up in here. All right. Well, let's see if this 16-year-old girl is going to cause me a headache. As long as we get Darth Revan out, we'll be fine. All right, there we go. Send it on in. We're going to outrun him. Gun down Bastila. HK shouldn't do a whole lot because he's mostly meant as anti-Imperial troopers. You know what I want to do, actually? I want to just go ahead and just... I kind of just want to do basic here. There we go. We're going to taunt up. Let's get her out. All right. Let's go ahead and give this on over to Aura. All right. That should be it. There we go. We got the contract ready to go. I would like to see. I don't know if I can wreck HK. I'll go for it. Not quite. Let's go for HK next here. We need to get a turn out here fast. There we go. All right. 3, 2, 1. Everyone, take a picture with your favorite bounty hunter. Say cheese. Bye. All right. Now we got to deal with these annoying guys. Malik is probably a close relative of Nest here. So now we got to figure out how we're going to deal with this here. All right. All right. Let's go ahead in the meantime. Try to maybe get a lucky stun. Oh my gosh. That was beyond lucky right there. Beyond lucky. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully Malik doesn't taunt because that's really going to ruin my day. I don't want to make him taunt. Just let's see if we can stall here. Let's just keep getting more turn meter on us here. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Can we get a daze maybe? I mean, it's not a high tenacity nest, so you might be able to weed out something here. Let's do some basics. I'll just get Uno. I probably should have saved Uno. That's fine. We'll use the Uno reverse card later. There we go. Just do some basics here. Let's just do basics. All right, they're finally taking a turn, but now we're stuck behind them. You know what? One more time, everyone, say cheese bye. And Aura is gonna get low. She's got the boots with the fur, and the whole club is looking at her. Get her out. There we go. 65 batters. 65 batteroonies, my friend. All right. So far, the game plan is being executed according to my grand design. Every play predicted in advance. Every bit of RNG I accounted for. And we're now through the south wall right there, baby. All right. Let's go ahead. Yeah. No, Loki, baby. Loki, baby. If you're going to play this game with me, holy cow, we got 5 GLs on. If you're Loki, come on, baby. You got to take these guys and plop them on the front wall, baby. Yeah, I think that was the biggest misplay. Hiding those in the back. I would have had to play a little bit harder. This is the moral of the story right here. I mean, the Grand Arena is not over yet. I firmly believe heavy GL defense is the meta, since officially it means nothing in the current landscape of Grand Arena. If you're gonna go heavy GLs, put them on this wall, because even if they get through, they gotta weed out something big. They gotta weed out a few big things before they get to the back wall. Whereas here, if there was a Master Luke up front, I would have been in a bit of a pickle on how to counter all the rays and that. See, gas. We use gas for Iden. I would have had to use gas. We could probably beat this ray with Starkiller. I don't think we're gonna have a counter for Starkiller, but I don't think we need one for today. Yeah, we just gotta go. We're going for the north. We'll come back later, see what we got. We burnt out Bounty That's perfectly fine. I think we can maybe take out, again, for sure, at least take out one of these teams. We got Palpatine. Unfortunately, we do not have Mara Jade, so I think Master Luke might be out of grasp, but that's fine. Let's go to the north. We'll see if we got anything extra to spare here. See, we're looking pretty good. All right, so I got to catch on a few super chats, and yeah, oh gosh, let's talk about oh, CG, come on, guys. Why are you guys the way you are? Just, honestly, I'm being nice. A few things. Okay, you screwed up the Grand Arena. All right, no biggie deal. All right. One, it took you this long? It's been, what is it, almost, goodness, it's been like a week and a half minimum since the Grand Arena crashed, right? They had to pull the plug. It took firstly that long to just come up with the response that we're gonna do the 1,000 crystals. In case you guys missed, they're gonna be giving out 1,000 crystals, 1,000 championship tokens, which is almost bare minimum. And that's not even considering the fact that you've starved the Galaxy Heroes economy out of crystals for quite a while now, almost a week and a half, probably going on 2 weeks at this point. And the best you can do is 1,000 crystals. Like, I play a lot of other games, like Marvel Strike Force. We're not going to go into a competition. What game is better than the other? It depends. People say Marvel Strike Force better. People say Raid's better. People say Dragon Champs is better. We're going to get away from that. But one thing that's mathematically true is that at least that game, Strike Force, like stupid minor things they screw up, they'll give very generous things. Lots of crystals, tons of energy, just for mild screw-ups. Big screw-ups like this in Galaxy Heroes, they barely do bare. They didn't even give us 3 Clone Wars Chewie shards. So it's just a little irritating, and just it feels slimy. We don't have a date still when that's coming, and they are doing it after the Executor came out. It's like, come on, like that's all you can do. It's like they have this problem. They have this problem where they don't have it's really hard to get a generous bone out of them. I'm sure, you know, there's probably Doja and Crumb. They might be advocating that we should probably do more, but there's someone back there that they're so stingy. They do a lot of screw-ups of updates late, and the best they can do is they're like a half a step above bare minimum. And for some people, it might actually be worse in some degree. But anyways, that's just a mild rant. It drives me crazy that the game was never always like this. There was a point in time for my boomers here in the chat. Remember the time where they would frequently just give out like 500 crystals for, you know, accidentally updating the game last second notice? Like, we just don't get that anymore. Like, that era of Galaxy Heroes is gone. There used to be an era where we were kind of like Strike Force, where mild issues that weren't really that big of a deal, they would say, hey guys, sorry, here's 500 crystals. Someone over there at CG said, no, we're done giving out that stuff. And if they do screw up, they're going to take a long time to respond, and they're going to do pretty minimum stuff to kind of compensate for ultimately what's their script. Yeah, those are the good times, man. they're the most stingy people. Yeah, it's and they're not even Clone Wars 2-ish. At least embrace the meme at the very minimum. I don't know. That's one of those things where I try to pick my battles when the rant, but I just, it's a legitimate criticism. These guys are not as generous for, the one credit, I get why they just had to kind of expedite the Grand Arenas, the finish up. That's not the compensation. Like, would it hurt you guys to maybe throw in, I don't know, like, heck, throw in 25 Kyros? Like, just, I'm not asking for like 10,000 Chris, but like, there's ways to come across as, you know, we're not that stingy. We messed up big time. We starved you guys out of a week and a half of crystals or whatever it was. You know, I don't know. I think they're just little things that they could just goodwill gesture that show that they care. It just kind of seems like they just don't care, which I mean, it's probably, I think we kind of all understand that at this point. Anyways, how about we keep moving on here? We're looking pretty dang good. Let's just hope ships go well, or else we might be in a bit of a pickle. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss too much here. We got A-Round David. Great seeing you again, my friend. Hey, G, how you doing? Man, I'm doing all right. Can't complain. You know, the counter's working exactly like I wanted them to. Can you believe I have 4.6 million GP, but no Malik still? Oh my gosh. What do you got in that roster, A-Ron? Hopefully you got a GL or something. What? Unless you're getting all your cups, your Ugnaughts up and running, that's a whole different story at that part. Great seeing you, my friend. What else do we have? Okay, Thrills, one of the night. Actually, I think I'm almost caught up here. CG just knows we'll keep playing. That's the biggest problem. They know when it comes to Star Wars games, they got us by the Kajunas, by the whatever you call the Bantha Baby Maker. It's really the only legitimate like supported Star Wars game. I know there's Old Republic, but it's not quite the same. And it's really the only Star Wars game on the market. I don't know if Star Wars Hunters is going to compete with them. We're definitely going to play it whenever it does come out. It's definitely they have a monopoly on Star Wars games right now. It's just a little unfortunate because I know the game was not always like this. There was a better era. Like for those that were here between like 2015 to 2017, early 2018, that was kind of like the golden era of Galaxy Heroes. And I don't know, something happened. I don't want to get too sentimental here. I don't want to complain and moan that much in the middle of our content creator showdown, but it's legitimate feedback that I think they need to hear, but they just ultimately don't care. And then Dart Salt Shaker, speaking of salt, we have you 12 months of loyalty right there. Hey, I can't believe it's been a year. Long live the Empire. Time flies when you're here. You can cut it off. Cut off the echo. Cut it off! You want me to talk echo the whole time? Goodness. Anyways, I'm here since 2016. I endured a lot, yeah. If this was not Star Wars, I think we would have been long gone. It's the only reason why we stick around. It's not because the game is, the game is adequate at best. It's the Star Wars labeling on it. If this was, let's say, Raid Shadow Legends or, I don't know, Bantha Collector Heroes, actually, I would play that probably. I don't think we'd be playing nearly as long. It's Star Wars. We love Star Wars too dang much. Anyways, how are we going to go about this? We're probably going to Qui-Gon the Dash, or do we want to Qui-Gon Jango? Probably Jawa Juice the Mo Money. We fought better Mon Mothma teams. Relegate Kyle scare me. Relic 7's not too far away, so I mean we don't want to sleep on it. We got Star. I would like to see if we can take a Galactic Legend on the South of Starkiller. It's we got CLS. I want to believe my CLS can handle this. And most likely I'm going to Bad Batch the Darth Maul. There's not really many threats. And that team right here. Been here since the launch week, Garrett. Yeah, back when Jawas were meta. That was a crazy. Jawas were one of the best teams back in the day. Believe it or not, when the game first started. All in Nights, $2. CG isn't called Capital Games by giving them freebies. That is true. Got to maximize capitalization, am I right? Qui-Gon Jinn. I'm feeling I'm going to Qui-Gon the Jango team. I feel like that's going to be our best bet. I mean, CLS can handle it, but you know, I don't want to deal with the whole damage of Garbanzo base. I just want to eat him. Let's go and get Qui-Gon in here. Yeah, we're going to do Qui-Gon. Ain't gonna screw around with this pepperoni. We gonna bring in a Qui-Gon. We're gonna bring in basically the only character that matters in this team, but we're gonna bring in some friends and family because it's just one big Galactic Republic hug. Y'all ready for this? Let's go ahead and let Qui-Gon drop it for us. There's an update. Is there an update? Don't tell me this now. Omicron on Dash. Yes, there's an Omicron on Dash. No, actually, I don't think is there an Omicron? No, I don't know. We're going to do this. Save Mace? All right, fine. We'll save Mace. We'll save Mace just for you guys. Here, Jedi Knight Guardian. Actually, bring Kit. All right, there we go. You happy now? We'll save Mace because we know he's so important for Starkiller. All right, here we go. Send him on in. All right, here we go. No screwing around, baby. All right, let them do their thing. We're gonna just sit back. As long as Anakin doesn't get stunned, we'll be bueno. All right, let them do their thing. That's fine. He's gonna poop. All right, just, oh shoot, I forgot about, oh no. All right, that could be a problem. Freaking Vet Han's been making a huge comeback. All right, we're out of it. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good. You know what? Can we stun this guy? No, okay. Oh shoot, man, they are, wow, that did not go well. All right, back out, back out. How do I back out? Okay, well, we got a mild complication there. Holy cow, they stunned Anakin twice! Twice! All right, well, we're gonna have to adapt or die, as they say right there. Wow, first time our Qui-Gon failed on these teams here. All right, how the heck do I, hold on, how the heck do I back out of here? I think we're gonna have to multi-shot this. We're definitely got the multi-shot. All right, holy cow. Anakin he took a massive seat there. All right, well, we have Jedi. We have ways to get about. It's not the end of the world, but that really was unfortunate. All right, let's close it out. Let's go ahead. You know what I'm gonna do? Since we already dropped the battle, let's open it back up. Open it back up. Here we go. Plug this puppy back in. All right, we're gonna plug it back in. We'll probably do a Jedi Knight Revan thing. Holy cow, man. Jeez. Jeez. What, everything that could have went wrong in that one. Vedhan stunning Anakin, then Queel getting the stun on Anakin, and then him not having a chance to come back. Goodness, that was 3 layers of getting effed over. All right, well, Vedhan, man, I've been using him too. It's funny how that guy made a big comeback. All right, cut off his saw. All right, now we got to make sure we play this right. I think what I'm going to do here, we're going to stick to our game plan of CLSing the dash. You know what we got to do? We got to make sure we can Jawa. Yeah, no Zeta, or no, Omicron on dash. We're going to Jawa juice this team first because we need to make sure we get through that. I mean, we got plenty of teams, but we just got to make sure we get through this wall. We don't want to get through it too messily. We kind of got to get through this with mostly clean wins. All right, we got to make sure we, oh, do I have Barris or Pad? No, we don't have Padme. No, we got no Padme. All right. We might have to do what we did last time was we did Bastila, Kiadimundi, and we have Jedi Knight Revan at our disposal here. Yeah, should have kept Mace. It was obviously because Mace wasn't on the team. Oh no, it's I'm a Gundai is the character we should have brought. We normally bring I'm a Gundai. We didn't bring it for that one. That was my bad right there. All right, Java Juice. Let's get a quick sip here. Come on, guys. This is elementary. You guys have been doing this battle after battle after battle. Kill them all off. I don't know. At the minimum, save me a Hawthorne Scout. We'll send the Tuskens to clean up. This is going to be a tag team operation here. Everyone, get your Java Juice cup. Let's sit back, relax, and let the Jawas do what they do best, which is basically nothing and just sitting down and looking pretty. All right, Kyle Katarn's gonna open up good. They didn't go after Scavenger. Once they see that, I'm feeling pretty good. All right, still feeling pretty dang good. Take a sip with me. Still feeling pretty good. All right. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're looking good. There we go. They still are. You fools! Can we stun lock them? No. We don't need to heal up right now. I say we just get some Jawa just through our veins for the moment. Oh, shoot. All right, kill them off. They got to start dying now. They got to start dying like now. They got to start dying like now. There we go. Boom, boom. Let's heal ourselves up. Easy money, my friend. Never a second of doubt that I have for the Jawas. No Tusken love needed for today. Whew. Once I see the opening play and they don't go after Scavenger, I'm feeling pretty confident we're going to make our way through it. All right! Freaking scoundrels. Scoundrels are on a craze lately. It's really annoying me. Turn the music up. The problem is if I turn the music up, it turns up the gameplay because the tablet's an idiot. Yeah, that's the problem. All right, all right, all right. We're going to save Darth Maul last. He's the least threat. I'm surprised they put... I'm not sure if I'm a fan of them putting Darth Vader on defense, especially if Darth Maul. Yeah, I don't know what the logic is behind it. It's kind of a waste of a good Sith Lord right there that could have been used for a couple different things. Like, they probably should have put Darth Vader back with Lord Vader. Maybe would have been a bit more of a complication. I don't know. Anyways, we got to figure this out here. We need to make sure we allocate Commander Luke Skywalker appropriately. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. can go about this one of a few ways. We can go and just blitz down Vader Chewbacca right away. Or I can try stunning dash, but I think if I go for a dash, he's still gonna open up with that AoE and land the daze, and that's gonna be really annoying to deal with. I mean, we've done it before, but we've done the Qui-Gon battle before too, and things went wrong. You can mute the game. I want to hear the game audio though. Who plays the game without the audio on? No. Damage over time, Zalber. Maybe it's just. Of course, there's synergy to a degree, but I'm not. I know Darth Vader's not the best thing in the block, but there's Mara Jade, Palpatine, Starkiller, Lord Vader. There's a lot more superior ways to use Darth Vader, I think. R2 for the cleanse. I don't know. We need all the firepower. So here's the thing that's gonna happen. I'm fairly certain what's gonna happen is I'll kill Dash. He'll get revived, and he's still gonna open up with Seeker missiles and land the daisies. So I honestly don't know if it's worth my time. I feel like if we're gonna do this, we gotta blitz down Vandor, get him out of commission, and then we can go for Dash. Yeah, R2, he has a cleanse, but if you're dazed, you're not gonna be able to counterattack. Yeah. As someone who watches your streams while I play comics, I mean, okay, well that makes sense. But if I like to hear when I'm streaming, I like to hear the sound effects. Adds to the excitement a little bit. We've done this before, but man, as we see, sometimes things go crazy. Audio adds 5% turn meter. I 1000% agree. Easy mode. All right, so what do we think? We're gonna do it. Always, yeah, we gotta kill Chewie first. I think shooting Dash first is gonna be, unless I can stun him and not kill him. I think I'm gonna kill him and then he's just gonna revive again, and that's it. So, you ready? It blows my mind that Gas was nearly handled by one new character in otherwise Forgotten Empire. I know. Iden Versio's, as I always said, I liked her when she first came out. I don't think anyone expected her to be this dang good. Need R2? R2? I mean, I've seen the logic, but what do we do? Do I take out 3PO and Chewie? R2 lead, there we go. Oh, Dash has the Zeta, he doesn't have the Omicron. No Omicron, I'm prepared for anything. So he's not gonna keep getting prepared to pop up. All right, I'm gonna... I think we'll be fine. Just don't let what happened with Qui-Gon. I see your logic of the R2. And plus I got a lot of offense in R2 as well. I feel like this is the most time I've spent looking at R2. Not really all that important in the game. R2 stun, find 3PO. Yeah. Like a band. All right, I'll play like a bantha just for you. All right, I'm gonna put pedal to the metal is the game plan. I'll play like a bantha for the Kyber Club members who maybe missed out on Isaac's version of the song earlier. So we'll go ahead and play my version of the song here. But as I always say, twice the banthas, double the ride. Let's go ahead. There we go. Keep that music on just a little bit. It's Dash we got to be worried about. Boba Fett's just, I mean, he could be annoying, but we got to get Vander out. Let's go for it. Send it. Here we go. Crank it up. All right. All right, let's get Vander out. Oh gosh, it's so loud now. I feel like if I stun him, it's gonna do nothing. Let's go for it. There we go. Oh shoot, he's still alive. There we go. All right, we need to kill off Vander fast. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, come on. Whoa. Where's my turn meter? There we go. That's good. Oh, go. How about you teach him how to aim? All right. Give me some counters. There we go. We're fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. There we go. We're good. We're fine. Oh, mild inconvenience, but we're good. Don't let Boba Fett get a kill. Okay, there we go. 2 Boba Fett sent right back to the Sarlacc pit. You came to work with the scoundrels on the wrong day, my friend. All right. Whew. Jeez, like what the heck, man? Did Han like lose his edge? All right, we got through him. I think what we need to do here, I think I'm going to just weed out all of the opening garbanzo beans. I mean, we could bring in Bastila lead. Let me see. Bastila, let's just say I want to go like balls to the wall here. Let's see, hold on. How much turn meter do we get? It's 20%, right? Or 30? Oh, it's 15%. 15% turn meter. Our Revan's adequately fast. 328. Oh, is that enough? I don't think it's gonna be enough to outrun Queel. Yeah, that's a 392 Queel after the lead. Jeez. Yeah, Jabba ruled of fear. You ruled like, yeah, I'm not going to go on that tangent again. All in Knights, $5. These transmissions have vastly improved my gameplay. Fantastic to hear, my friend. Salute to the greatest content creator in the Kyber Club. It's always great to be in the Empire today. Listen, if you guys can have fun and learn something from me goofing around at the same time, boy, I can't ask for anything more out of that. So fantastic news all night. Glad that we've improved your quality of life and gameplay to at least some minor degree. Thank you so much for the kind words, my friend. Ooh, what video game is this? It's the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Ty. Great seeing you here. All right, so I think I want to weed out everything first. Let's just go ahead, send in some sort of garbanzo bean crew. Yeah, because here's the thing. What's the speed difference for these guys? How'd the turn order roll? 274, not bad for no speed sets on him. Yeah, so here's the thing. IG-11's going to get tenacity down, and then they're going to drop the stun for Han. So I think what we're going to probably want to do is let's just weed out everything out the get-go. JKL, leave to help. Again, we need to get a turn for that to help out. And if they kill Jedi Knight Revan, that's going to suck. So here's what I'm thinking. Again, we don't need to win cleanly today. We just got to get through this. I'm thinking what we're going to do is we are going to weed out Queel. So it's one hit, and then he will take a poop. IG-11 will go. Where's Jango in all this? 300, so he's gonna go before IG-11 and Han. All right, so what do we'll bring in some Phoenix. I think Phoenix should be able to handle a little bit of heat before they get killed up. I am willing to wait and stall this out if need be. There we go. All right. Yeah, we're not going to use Starkiller here. I mean, we do have a Starkiller option if things go off the rails here. I'm really annoyed. Qui-Gon, they hit the right beats and take out that Qui-Gon. So if Anakin gets controlled, it's game over at that point. You know what would be nice? I've been thinking of bringing General Kenobi for this team, and I feel like that's a little overkill. Probably a little overkill. All right, you ready for this? Let's go ahead and weed out this guard, the Bonzo Beans. We'll come back in. We'll clean it with what we have left over. All right, we still got an hour left on the clock. I'm hoping they survive enough to weed out the ability block and the tenacity. Now, that's what I'm hoping for. Y'all ready for this? Let's go for it. Send them on in. All right, so we need to weed out all the stuff, and then I think I'll bring in Bastila in for the cleanup. Or maybe even Jedi Luke Lee. We'll see. It's going to be a Jedi team of some sort. All right, there's that. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, that's exactly what I wanted. You know what I'm going to do? I think do I want to take this a step further? So I'm actually very impatient. I don't know if I want to wait 4.5 minutes. Jango's going to rock it. Queel's got the stun. So I think what we're going to do is, I think we can, yeah, here's what we're going to do. I think we're going to go for it. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah. We should wait? Yeah, I think he's not going to carry the nerfing birds over to the next round. Because here's the thing, Jango's got a rocket out the get-go, right? I think we should take a turn. We'll take a turn. We'll weed out Queel stun. And I think we'll be in a good situation here. Let them die with. You want them to die with? Exactly. We want them to die, right? We want them to die. Robert Eden says, "Don't do it." Riley's Mick Lowry says, "Go." We have Don just says, "Wait." Robert says, "Stay on target." Do it, says Riley. We got Jason Pasquale says, "Do it." We have Dominic says, "Do it." 4 minutes, not that long. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for it. I think we can weed out a few more things here. All right. See, we got that out. Got that out. There we go. There we go. All right. Not too shabby. Okay. So we got pretty much, actually, that was really nice. We got out pretty much all the big abilities. Mando, I don't know if he's going to start off with the damage immunity or what he's going to do. So now the cleanup. Now we got to take something serious in here. It's going to be Jedi of some sort. Now, we've taken out this team with less of a Jedi team. Probably want a tank. think we can go with this. Yeah, we gotta bring Roselead in. Big brain plays happening right there. Yeah, especially in this is how Grand Arena is, at least where I play. Efficiency means nothing. It's making sure you kind of claw your way to victory. And it's gonna get bloody making it happen. Read the super chats. Let's get, I feel like I'm mostly caught. I know there's a few people I'm, Everett Morel, Huck stops counterattacks in TM game. How well will that work against Iden? That's actually a great question. He might be able to stop him. It's just a question of if he loses a, what's it called? Not advantage. Domination. What the heck is it called? Domination, superior, whatever that is. If he loses after a critical, it might get off the rails at that point. But he should be able to stop that 100% Terminator boost out the get-go. Expect a second battle. It's fine. That's how we're going to do it. They might wreck Revan right away. Oh, let's hope they don't. Let's hope they don't. At the minimum, old bench, you gain Terminator. All right, Revan, let's get in here. We've done this without Revan. We did this with Caddy Mundi, Hermit Yoda, some leftover stuff. So we're sending in the whole shebang in here. Get in there. Get in there, clear them out. Let's get the Maul out of commission. Get the ships. I think we're going to be able to look really good. All right, so they're going to go ahead. There we go. That works. Okay. Going all in on the tank. Beautiful stuff. Here's what I'm thinking. No, we got to get around this taunt, don't we? The problem I'm worried about, he's going to damage immune someone, right? He's going to damage immune someone. We'll just do it. Screw it. Maybe I can get a nice big hit in here. Come on, 3. Oh, come on. Will that kill him off? Oh, hold on. I think I have a better idea. Because here's the thing. I'm worried he's going to end up in the yellow. We can probably do Bastila buffs over the cam, and that we should be able to two-shot him. I say we hold the fort for a second. Yeah, let's hold down the fort for just a moment. All right, we're looking good Terminator-wise. Jango might get a base again. All right, let's go for it. One more time. We got it. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's just do our thing now. Let's swap it over. Who's got a lot of Term Eater? Let's give the Bastila for a buff this spell. Drop it down. All right, let's go drop the armor shred over here. Looking good, looking good. All right, let's go back over on Queel Daddy here. Yeah. Get out of here, Han. Get out. All right, get the taunt back up. All right, we're going to give this over to Caddy Mundi. That should be the end of him. He ain't coming back from that one. All right, let's work on Han because he's been oddly annoying lately in the past Grand Arenas. He gone. All right, let's go mark down Jango. We probably could have done this on the second shot. Holy. Jango came back from the grave and Caddy was like, no, you stay dead. Oh, that was beautiful. Caddy freaking Mundi. I think we did a great call there by making sure we didn't get Best Garber Mando into the damage immune territory. We just had Caddy Mundi finish the job. Beautiful. Down he goes. Wow, Jango's like, I'm back. And is like, no, you're not. You're going back where you came from. All right. Looking good. All right. Let's bad batch this. Get to the back. And let's hope we don't have a bad day on ships here. All right, bad batch time. Yeah, I don't see how bad batch can even lose this unless Darth Vader just somehow goes to town on us. But you know what? Who knows? The Force works in mysterious ways, my friend. Yeah, Cam is good, but oh yeah, Watt's far better. Cam's good for composing all these variety of Jedi teams that are lingering around out there. All right, let's go ahead. Thank you so much, Revan, for that fantastic battle on your part. But now we got to call him the Chad batch. This should be pretty elementary. I don't think we're going to... Ooh, can I use him for the South? Just set him on in there. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. All right, so I have a fast echo, but they also are going to get a ton of Term Eater. They're going to go first, and that's fine. And I'm just going to yank it all away. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and try to clean up all these garbanzos. Oh, yeah, that is a beautiful pass on over here. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and get some more stuns rolling. Pong, ping, ping, ping. Let's go ahead, drop that bop. Another AoE, boom, 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 and there we go. Yeah, I don't know about Darth Vader being here. I think, I mean, I don't know if Darth Vader would have helped him. It didn't do much here. I don't know. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There we go. We fixed that. Boom! There we go. Mega useful. Got my banners back. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. 65 banners. I will take that. Yes, please, and thank you. All right. So we just got to clear, I think, at least one ship and one GL on the south. And we'll be Gucci. Yeah, we're looking pretty good right now. We're looking very, very good. Definitely no full clear, but that's, we don't need that stuff anymore. Full clears are a relic of the past. Unless you need it to win. All right, so here's the game plan. I don't think we have anything for Starkiller. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have anything for Starkiller, especially Mara Jade Palpatine. No way Jose on that one. We could probably Starkiller the Rey. Yeah. All right. Let's make it happen. The Omega carry. GL Omega, that Relegate Omega is coming in handy, isn't it? All right, we'll catch up in a few super chats. We're looking pretty good right now. Hondo Onaka, it's great seeing. I actually just saw you at some place called Batu not too long ago. 49 CZKs. Hey, Emperor, some business for a Pirate King. How about you weed your way, sneak your way into Galaxy of Heroes? That's the job I'm going to give you, Hondo. That's the one thing I want of you. That's all. I'm not asking for anything else out of you. Just get into Galaxy Heroes at some point. Who else do we have here? Colin Michael. I think you missed my milestone membership chat. Let's go and check it real quick. Colin. Where the heck is it? Check this out. Where is it? I don't see it. There it is. I just booked my first order Stormtrooper and just found out I'm going to be an uncle this fall. Holy cow, congratulations. My best friend, who's also the electrical engineer that I mentioned, he's going to be an uncle for the second time. His sister's having her second kid. Good back-to-back years. Holy cow. This must be special, my friend. Fantastic news to hear, and glad you got your first order Stormtrooper up and running, my friend. It's much love to you and the family over there. All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, all right, let's get these ships knocked out, and then we'll see what we can do on the south side. Gary, do we even have this set up for the start for the experimental TIE fighter? I don't know. All right, as promised, Bob said there's going to be no Babu today, so let's hope the king of Triple B can handle ships today. You ready? By the power of Babu, I ask you for teleportation. Look at that.
Never lost my touch. All right, here we go. Ground control to Gary's mob. There we go. Setting the coordinates. Yep. Okay, we're looking good. All right, Babu free stream coming in 3, 2, 1. And I don't know, do we have this thing programmed? All right, we're gonna have to reprogram this. All right, play the Babu song. We'll play Babu's song in spirit. How does that sound? All right, yeah, we gotta get the other account on here. Actually, I feel like we can go back to playing on here. Let's see. There it is. 3, 2, 1. Boom! There we go. All right. You guys want to just go straight after the Executor? I don't even think I need to beat the Executor today. It depends if we can beat one team on the south. I don't think I need to touch Executor, but why don't we do it anyways? Yeah, let's do it anyways. Why not? All right, bringing out the Separatist might. Bringing out our lovely Sunny D. Bringing out the Vulture Droid, and of course, the honorary member of the Separatist Union, the TIE Fighter pilot. Welcome. And then we're gonna go ahead and throw a few more. These guys in, no. Yeah. And Carthonasi, which 9 out of 10 times does nothing for me, but sometimes he does something. All right. You guys ready for this? Why not just clear ships? Well, you know, sometimes you have those days where things just go wrong with the Executor, so we're gonna see how it goes. But if things go south, I am not gonna drain all of my ships on the Executor. I guarantee you that. All right, let's go ahead. Turn that off, and since I'm giving you guys a Babu break today, at the minimum, we should play this. You want Techno Union? Oh gosh. Techno Union?
It's a complicated profession.
Alright guys, quick. Techno Union or Babu? You got like 2 seconds. Alright, Techno Union. Darn. Let's see. I like seeing my hearing. Hurry,
right, 3, 2, 1. What song am I playing? All right, Tech Unit. I saw 2 people. That's obviously indicative of the entire Kyber Club. All right, Tech Unit it is. Dang, it's echoing here. All right. RN Jesus, grant me this one wish that I always wish. Let me one-shot the Executor, and if not, to hell with you! All right, here we go. Send it on him. No screwing around. Crank it up.
The Techno Union.
That's what I like to hear. All right, already. Let's go ahead and get the foresight. 3, 2, 1. Put it on 4X, please. I don't got time for that. There we go. That's not a horrible start. Not a horrible start. Let's go do this. Stun him. Good. Oh, wow. So far, so good. This is not bad. Sometimes when it goes good, I think it's going too good, and that's not good. There we go. Hit him. All right. Shoot. Shoot. The turn meter's off. Oh, no. This is not good, y'all. This is not good. Houndstooth is going to get a turn. This is not good. What did I say? Things were going too good. Houndstooth is getting a turn way too early. This is a rare situation, but it's happening today. Yeah, he's gonna go before us. Well, I'm just gonna preliminarily throw the buzzwords here. We're gonna hope that Geno's in spy comes for him. Yeah, wow. Very rare this Houndstooth. I am there getting a reinforced out. Wow, what happened? We had so many Vulture Droid kills. All right, well, buckle down, y'all. This is gonna get interesting. Now we got 3 characters. Hopefully it's not Boba Fett. All right, there we go. That's the one good thing to come out of it, and they're still freaking dodging. There we go. All right, it's not ideal, but I'll take it. Okay. All right, we need to get a tank out here fast and furiously, preferably. Yes, like right now, I need a tank. Right now. Right now. Holy cow, give me a turn. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get another Vulture Droid. Wow, yeah, things are not going ideal here. Hold on to the fort. Foresight. Oh, we should have reinforcement here soon. Good dodge. All right, reinforcement time. Yeah, we no sense in carts. It's not gonna do anything. All right. All right, maybe I can get Boba Fett out. There we go. Give me some turn. Let's make up for that crap RNG. Just shoot it. Why not? There we go. All the reinforcements are on deck now. And there goes our TIE fighter. No sense in using that. Let's hold it. One more turn. Can we survive one more turn? Let's get the double cleanse. All right, maybe I can... There we go. Give me some turn meter. All right, let's go for him. There we go. There we go. Come on. Oh my gosh, still not getting our turn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, slow down. We gotta work fast here. Come on, give me that turn meter. All right. Hit him! All right, let's see if we can try to kill off the Houndstooth. Oh, not quite enough oomph. I need more oomph. Oh, boy. All right, we need to kill something off here. You know what? You know what? I have 2 options. I can do AoE. That will kill Boba off. I can bring in the Genos and Starfighter, but I don't know if I'm going to kill Houndstooth in time. Screw it. I want Houndstooth out. There it is. All right. There, we'll get him out. All right. We can clean this up with something pretty low level. I can probably Radis clean this up. All right. Ooh, all right, all right, all right. There we go, there we go. Okay. All right, let's see what the cooldowns are looking like here. Did they use their AoE? I don't know if they used the AoE. All right, I feel pretty confident I can clean that up with Radis. Yeah, let's save the first order. Let's do a Radis cleanup real quick. I'm not even gonna bother wasting Rebels, Hux, or my leftover Imperials. I think this will be more than adequate, but I might be eating my shoe in a moment, so we'll find out. Okay, we should have, no. Let's see. You know what we should do? We should probably take care of the Imperial fleet first. Yeah, let's take care of the Imperial fleet. No, get you out of here. We're gonna rebel this. Rebels. All right, we're gonna bring in you, and we're gonna bring in you. Now watch me, you. All right, game plan. We gotta nail down the TIE bomber, or else things are gonna go south very quickly. All right, let's go ahead, turn that off, and let's go ahead and hit the trap. All right, so for sure we're getting through one fleet. Let's hope we don't run into too many complications here. It's just a minor inconvenience, that's right, all in nights. Not a bad day for slot machines, but not a great day. All right, here we go. We got the right lineup. Biston, Biggie, send them on in. Game plan, we gotta gun down that TIE bomber. If we don't, clench your cheeks. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. All right. Okay. All right, we're sleeping at the wheel. There we go. We're gonna save the wiggle. Let's do basic real quick. All right, we're gonna full send it. All right, we're gonna need some help here. Here come the bombs. Let's wiggle this off us. The basic, there we go. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get Cassian in here, I think. Yeah, we got Cassian. Let's try to gun down this stupid ship. Once he's out of commission, we're good. Full send! Aha! There we go! And I think that's gonna be the end of the Grand Arena, but let's make sure we get through this. Maybe they mysteriously have the TIE interceptor. All right, let's get the debuff now, not do that. There we go. Okay. There we go. Goodbye. See you never. I probably should have saved that, but whatever. There we go. Basics. Keep plowing, keep plowing, keep plowing. Dispel debuffs now. We're good. There we go. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Basic. And let's go ahead and maybe heal up a little bit. There we go. I don't think that did much, but it's just a nice thought. Basic. Alright. Let's go through. There we go. 72 Banneroonies, my friend, and I think that's gonna be the Grand Arena right there. But we have a mess to clean up, so let's go ahead. Send in the Gratis. And let's make sure we get through this, and I think we're gonna be Gucci unless Sir Loki changes his mind and finds he's got a 7th Galactic Legend to get through Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. Oh, yeah, sure, bring that in, and bring that in, yeah, why not? Bring that in, yeah, bring that in. All right. Now I'll play Babu for you. Let's make it happen. One more round. If this executor somehow cleans up my Radis, oh gosh. Cool. We're setting in Babu, don't you worry. All right. Oh shoot, they have the AoE. Frickin' I should have checked that. My bad. My bad. Always check to make sure you got the AoE out. That is a big misplay right there. Let's do a little spinning trick. I don't know if I'm gonna survive long enough. I say we just hit it. Yeah, they're going for him. They're gunning for him. Yeah, let's do this. Let's hit him. There we go. Wow, great dodges, great dodges. Keep it going. Hit him. Didn't do much. Oh, no, well. Yeah, they're gunning for Poe. Holy cow, they're going straight for him. I say we bring a... Let's bring a tank in. I feel like they're really hell-bent on Poe right now. Bringing him on in. We're going to do 3, 2, 1. There we go. Let's just hit these specials for Holdo. There we go. Clone Sergeant doing work. Basic. Let's see. Is Razor Crest going to go for Poe again? Let's see. Let's heal him up. That doesn't heal. Whatever. There we go. Oh, yes, man. He's going straight for him. Holy cow. Get the protection back. Let's keep that taunt up a little bit longer. Basic. And he go. Basic. And sing it with me. Hold on! The Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Let's go ahead and see if we get some banners back here. Got the healing. This guy shouldn't be healing. I'm just gonna go for it. Thank you. You guys are too kind. But we ain't done yet. We're gonna get some Starkiller practice in. Bring it back over, Gary. Not a horrible day on ships. I would say that's pretty typical of how ships should be going for all of us. Let's go bring you guys back over.
All right. Oh, there we go. mean, Sir Loki said they're all tapped out on teams that are stuck behind Master Luke. So I think we are coming out victorious. But you know what? Just for the fun of it, let's keep pushing a little bit more. And we got a song on for Kadar right now. Let's crank this one up. There we go. This is Gary's song. He personally asked LeBrock to make this song for you guys. Woo! All right. So, Starkiller Ray, I think. Now, here's the thing. I don't have the team I like. We did Palpatine, Mara, Jaina did very well last time. All right, maybe we could do something like this. Geez, we need a Jedi. We need Mace Windu, obviously. This would be impossible without Mace Windu here. We need an unaligned Force user. We need 2 of them. We're going to bring Visas in. You know what? Since Vader's on here, Nine Sister will taunt a bit. I don't know how. I mean, we don't need to win this today. We're pretty good. No full clear this time. Boy, I don't know what Grand Arenas you're playing, but geez, a lot of the Grand Arenas up here, no one gets full clears that often. It's all about winning by brute force domination, making each other cry. Some people are still in this mentality, like before the Grand Arena changes, yeah, full clears are important to get the Kyber. Now it's purely based off maximizing your defense and clawing your way to victory. Efficiency is not number one anymore. Winning at all costs is the number one thing. Technically, you know, if you only got 10 banners and you won, that would be great now. Before, you'd be screwed if you were only winning with 10 banners on your side. All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, I think we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do Night Sister. Yeah, crying is definitely important in GAC, right? And there's Gadar at the $2. Gary's theme, Interstellar. You better believe it. I think, I don't get a lot of great. We're going to do Night Sister. I was thinking Kylo. But you know what? I think we'll try Night Sister out first. But it might be mildly interesting. There's at least a bit more synergy, whereas Kylo's just kind of chilling there doing his thing. Let's go. All right, let's go for it. This is basically testing. Don't need to win it, but you know what? It would be nice to see if we can win this. I don't know how this works without Palpatine Mara Jade, but I didn't even know how it worked before Palpatine Mara Jade. We kind of just went in blindly. Let's go for it. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. All right. I'm guessing we want to just do that right away.
You have nothing left to teach me. You've taken everything from me.
Okay, we're gonna do a bunch of ability blocks. Get Starkiller for the assist. Oh, that sucked. There we go. I say we just do another basic. Yeah, we gotta get Starkiller ramped up here. Okay, Mace Windu taking heat. Let's do basic. There we go. We do not have all the Omicrons on him. Hey, there we go. Mace Windu being helpful. All right, let's drop this daze here. And we're going to taunt. Well, it's gone now. All right, see, we didn't have this with Palpatine Mara J. Palpatine was just running circles around him. I say we just do basic. All right, man, we're not even halfway there. Not even halfway there. Do another basic, I suppose. There we go, almost there now. Save the revive, you might need it. Maybe not, we'll wait and see. Oh boy, Vader's not gonna survive this. Dispel the debuffs, or the buffs, why not? Yeah, Vader's no way gonna survive that. All right, well, it's coming down to Starkiller doing something here. All right, almost there. Okay, well, I don't know if we're gonna get the kill here. We can probably bring Vader back. Hey, welcome back, Vader. Long time no see, bud. Long time no see. Let's do basic. Almost there. There it is. All right, I don't know if we're gonna kill anyone, honestly. We gotta do it though. Send it. Pull it out of the sky. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like this as much as Palpatine Mara J. That one went very well. There we go. She's in the yellow. Let's see. Oh, Windu's gonna take the sudden whirlwind, I think. This could work. Hold on. Holy cow, Windu! My man! Oh, Windu! Oh, you jerk! All right, that's fine. Well, hold it. Let's just do basic for the moment. There we go. Let's clear up the inspos. Okay. Let's do another basic. There we go. Clean up the inspos. All right. Let's do another crit. Oh, you jerk, idiot. There we go. All right. Inspos are gone. Still alive. Let's do it again, shall we? All right. I say we do this here. Oh, you know what? Her do ability block there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go just do basic. I think we'll be fine at basic. There we go. We're gonna come back around for Calling Blade on Rey. All right, get you. Yeah. Look at that. Knowing that I mean, I don't know. Was this dicey? Was this luck, or was it just Starkiller actually doing some good stuff here? Let's do basic. Get the assist in here. Give me my Interstellar back, Gary, please and thank you. There we go. All right, now we just gotta wait. Hold down the fort. I'll let them take their turns. Yeah, why not? Let's heal up. They're not gonna kill anyone. Okay. All right, let's go up here. 360 around the world, no scope to the face. Here comes a taunt. Good stuff. All right, and I think we could probably do a basic here. Okay, Rey, you're really annoying me right now. There we go. And let's hope we can try to get a Calling Blade on this girl. There we go. Okay. Just do basic. Mace Windu freaking cared. He ate the sudden whirlwind. He didn't even flinch. Mace Windu. It's so weird to say, but you're actually mildly helpful. Is this the Mace Windu we want? No, but I will take this any day. Wow. I gotta say, I'm actually fairly impressed by that. It didn't need Palpatine Mara Jade. Yeah, it wasn't as pretty, but it worked. Man, that because I was actually very worried about putting Mara Jade with Lord Vader back here. I was actually a little bit concerned because I was banking on using Mara Jade with Palpatine Starkiller, but I'm not mad. As long as I think I keep like a Vader or Palpatine Mara Jade, I think we'll be pretty good. There we go. Yeah, right. Relic 9 Mace Windu. Okay, yeah. Now you guys are pushing your luck. If he can, how about this? If he can get 10 more Galactic Legends wins of Starkiller in a row, it's like a mini achievement, right? I'm going to give you guys a conquest achievement. If he can get 10 more Galactic Legend wins against whatever it might be, Starkiller, Rey, or Vader, SLKR, I'll take him all the way to Relic 9. Right now, don't get too cocky, kid, okay? Wow, I gotta say, I'm very impressed by that. All right. Yeah, right now, these are just extra cookies we didn't need. I don't think we really have much for these cleanups here. There's no way. I mean, you need Grievous, bounty hunters. For that, I don't think we have anything for Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. Yeah, we don't really got anything left over. And that was fine. That was exactly the plan. Neither of us full clear, but we cleared just a little bit better, and we got extra cookie change on top. And at the end of the day, I think, as we said earlier, Loki's biggest mistake, if you're going to go heavy D, you got to put him here. I mean, this strategy of maybe splitting GLs between front and back, well, maybe it works as someone's going heavy offense, because then they might accidentally burn off the good GLs before they hit the back. I think this would have been a little bit different of a Grand Arena if they put the GLs in the front, because then we'd have to stretch ourselves a little bit more. But boy, our strategy was a little bit more superior, so I want to call out CG. Loki's a fine player, as we saw. Fine player, knows his stuff. But CG, if you're needing a partner for the next content creator versus developer Grand Arena, as we're seeing today, I indirectly, the logic's there, just think about it. I indirectly beat you guys in your own competition. So hit me up on the telly. Feel free to hit me up on Discord if you guys need a partner for the next content creator versus developer Grand Arena, or leave me in the cold as always. But anyways, let's get back over here. We got the free-to-play account. Yes, big GGs to Sir Loki. I love content creator showdowns, and I know it wasn't exactly like a developer versus content creator, but you know, I like to imagine, you ever see those memes where you got one kid that shook some person's hand, and that person shook some person's hand, and that person shook the next person's hand, and then it ends up getting to, like, the Pope, and then you feel like you indirectly shook the Pope's hand. It's kind of like you're carrying the message along. So that's I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, big props to Sir Loki and as well as RSG. RSG is a fantastic group of content creators. They do a lot of, where the heck is my game? There we go. Let's reload this. We're done on the, I hate playing on the tablet, but I feel like, you know, it's especially in high GL defense that I like to do. We don't want to screw up. Let me just do the tablet for it today. But yes, please go check out. Sir Loki doesn't really make content anymore. Maybe he does. The channel I saw, it looks like he doesn't make as much content, but he is active with RSG, Reality Skewed Gamers. Fantastic group of people. They do lots of charity events, and they're also, some of them are in the beta program. So these are very well knowledgeable people that are very close to Capital Games as well. So great people over there. So be sure to check them out. And Sir Loki, just like with Xerath, I'm sure we're going to meet again at some point. Let's get on over to the free-to-play account, and we need to, yeah, we've been killing it in the top end, but you know what? I'm a little mad. Past 2 Grand Arenas, free-to-play, Gasmaster 64 is getting spanked. Left cheek, and yes, even the right cheek is getting spanked as well. 2 losses back to back, even unacceptable. Unacceptable at this level. McDouche. Great timing with the music, Gary. It's just like, that was like the sole focal point of our attention, was me calling out their name right there. What do we got over here? It looks like we got the Scarlet Marauders rocking a Revan push. Holy cow, 3.5 million GP. So, you know what? We fought bigger. We fought a 4.5 million GP, and we only lost by a few banners. Just a few banners. So this, you know, 3.5 looks like chump change. Look at this. You want to see? Look at. We saw this. The Foo Fighter. Look at this roster. 4.6 nearly. And you know what? They if it maybe ever wasn't rushed that was the day we had to fight Xerath, and I was just in a rush. You know, I probably could have gotten those few extra banners. I probably, you know, in hindsight, I was rushing the last 10 minutes. I probably should have underdogged this fleet. Probably could have gotten a few more banners. Probably just 3-man it. Is all I need to do. And we could have done something else. But nonetheless, this is easy. I took out nearly 4.6. McDouche, I'm coming for you. What's the score looking like? Okay, 599. Man, I don't get a lot of people that can clear my Kylo Ren at this level. My Kylo Ren, man, I know Revans are technically superior, but at this level in Grand Arena, man, people just, they never get around to it. They just can't. By the time they get to it, that's a big team. That's like a second-tier team in the game. Like we showed with our all teams rank guide. So definitely no pushover of a team. Oh, ooh, Omicron. Oh gosh. You fought Xerath. We came close to fighting. We were neck to neck in rank at one point. We were like in the, I don't think we were like all in the 40s. I'm sure we're gonna have a Xerath match. I think last I heard he's in like the 300s right now, which is still great in a game that has hundreds of thousands of players that play the game. So I'm sure one day Xerath and I will meet up. We got so close. It was gonna be a bracket with Fatal, myself, and Xerath, and he just didn't make the cut in there. So you know the bracket got cut off. So I'm sure we'll meet up with him one day. So what do we have? We have 30 minutes. That's more than enough time. I don't know how I deal with this. Oh, he meant Fatal. No. We fought Fatal 2 weeks ago, and then this weekend. But unfortunately, this weekend I didn't really. It was not a good day for streaming. But next, I'm sure we're gonna meet up with Fatal again. Did he win his Grand Arena today, by the way? Because if he didn't win his Grand Arena, we're basically gonna be put back neck to neck. So he might, who knows? Next week we might be rematched with Fatal. We have more or less the same record. The only difference is one extra win on his end and one extra loss on my end. So I'm sure we're gonna probably see a lot of Fatal matchups in the future. Yeah, I have no idea how to handle Ewoks with Omicron. 164. They get 30 speed. Oh, okay. All right, here's what I know what I'm gonna do. We for sure want to clear up this top side. And then we'll, so here's the question is, where do I use Palpatine? I'm either considering Palpatine on the Chirpa. Oh man, I could use Palpatine for that. I mean, I could probably Geonosian mirror match that. That's nasty. It's like bugs fighting over a slice of cheese on the sidewalk, like I always say. Papu gains 25 extra speed. Oh yeah, can I beat this? Is what I have. Can EP Mara beat Geos without Vader? Oh, you know, that's a... Well, remember we fought an EP Mara on defense last time and our Geonosians got smashed. I'd say that might be worth a try today. We could try to split these guys up. We got our now Gear 13 Palpatine. Let's get Mara Jade in here. Let's get done. The question is, will I be able to outrun these sons of guns here? Let's see. Ugh. All right, 216. I think my Mara can outrun that. My Mara, fast cookie, even at Gear 9, whatever she's at. 239. So we'll outrun him. And then we could probably save Vader. Vader might be a little overkill for this team nowadays. And I get, do I need more than this? Do I need more than this? I feel like this should be adequate, right? EP Mara can beat Ewoks. Can I outrun him though? Because I feel we don't want to screw up. You know how Geonosis says we've been having not as many Geonosian problems thanks to Mara Jade and Palpatine. Remember before Mara Jade came out, we were struggling a lot with the Geonosians. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat the Ewoks. I hate that it's weird to say. 25% speed whenever he does not have taunt active. He's not a fast character though. Holy cow, there's not an ounce of speed on this guy. So even with that 25, we gotta work fast here. I don't want to run out of time. 108 times 0.25. Oops. Do 1.25. Yeah, he's gonna get the extra speed, but we should be able to outrun him. Yeah, okay. Boy, so I guess what do I beat Geonosians with? I don't know, unless I can hope for Phasma to take it out, but I don't think my Phasma can beat this. I think what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna outrun this team. Let's double check the speeds one more time before we go on. I think Phasma might be able to outrun him. Yeah, I think we'll be able to outrun this team. Shoot, I don't know if I can outrun that. 30 speed, 181. Hold on, we gotta make sure we do this right. 131 plus 30, 211. I think my first order officer is fast enough. Let's check it. First order. Oh, here you are. 211 is the number to beat. Okay, I think we can maybe do first order there. Yeah, we're gonna use Phasma. I think Phasma should be able to outrun him. First order officer should go. We'll get the turn meter rolling, and I don't know who I gotta kill first. This is actually my first time fighting an Omicron Ewoks completely. I've never fought an Omicron Ewok team before. I even had the main account. Never came across them. All right, so we're going to try Mara Jade here. We're going to try to save our Darth Vader. I don't know if we need to. Honestly, don't know how we're going to use him, but we're going to figure it out. And if anything, we're going to see if we can save him. See, what am I going to use of Vader? There's not a lot of good leftovers for him. And droidic, I mean, should I just maybe I should just throw in Vader and call it a day. Fatal's winning big time. There we go. That's what I like to hear. Listen, if you're gonna beat me, you better be kicking butt and climbing higher. I hate when if someone ever gets a chance to beat me and they lose, and I just feel like an idiot. Fatal's I'm not mad with that one because at least it's a good person that's beating me and taking it farther. Vader against Bounty Hunters, we'll try, but it's a good Vader though. All right, we're gonna try to 4-man this. You don't think there's enough damage on Vader? It's the turn meter that we need. All right, overkill's better than losing. Are we really going to use Vader? Can I feasibly put a team together? For sure, he's not going to be Ewoks at Gear 9, 10, whatever I got him at. Here's what I'm thinking. I think we are going to use Geonosians. My Vader's not going to beat this. Boba Fett's going to fart on him and he's going to die. And for sure, Anakin, he's going to just dab on me. Yeah, let's just use Vader. Let's hope that we're not going to need to clear more teams. We got enough teams to one-shot all these 3 teams. I don't think we're gonna get more than that. I'm just gonna overkill it. No, Mara Jade goes here. She's the reason why this team's relevant. Vader, you can go into 3rd slot. I'll give you 3rd slot, okay? There you go. We're just not gonna screw around with Geonosians. Let's try to get full banners here. All right, Palpatine, you ready to go ahead and show us some of that lovely power that you got there? Underdog the Geonosians. Do we really want to screw around with Geos? Do we really want to screw around here? 4-man, fine. You guys want to see it? Let's go. 4-man it. Let's go. Let's see. We gotta pull the bandage off somehow, right? We're not gonna know unless we try. The music's cranked up to the max. Let's play some ball. Oh shoot. All right, mild complication, but we're gonna persevere. Let's go for it. Mara Jade's gonna carry this. Let's go for it. I guess you can say this is going less than ideal, right? All right. Oh, we don't have... Shoot. Maybe we can get it. Hold on. All right. We need to get another turn of Palpatine here before the cleanse happens. Okay, here we go. We got to get the stun now. Oh, my God. gosh, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! Tenacity down and shock. All right. Who told me not to bring in Darth Vader? Show yourselves. You're lucky I don't have the Rancor yet because boy, he's hungry. I bet he'd be a hungry boy right now. Well, there we go. Well, no, turn off the song. Turn off the song, put something normal on. Well, there we go. That's the great. All right, maybe at a higher level, that could work. Maybe at a higher level, but guys, you gotta keep in mind, this is such a low gear team I have. Palpatine's only at gear 13, Relic 1, and it's him and it's Mara, Jade, and Vader that make this work. I'm gonna be surprised if we somehow manage to pull this through. Let's see. Yeah, it's game over at this. All right, hold on, it's not ending the world. Let's okay, let's try this again. All right, we're gonna come back around. You know, they got the cleanses out. Okay. All right, let's start hitting these guys. All right. Oh my gosh, if this works, I'm gonna look like an idiot then. All right, let's get these shocks going. There we go. I think we need to just connect all these dots right now. There we go. All right, let's get the shock over here. All right, hold on, guys. They're mounting a comeback right now. No, why? He has tenacity. He has tenacity down. Don't you? I'm not playing this game today, Poggle. All right, can we please? Holy crap! I'm gonna. He needs to get hit. Thank you. All right, let's roll it again. Okay, let's get the shocks back on here. Okay. Oh, now you apply the shock. All right. Hold on, y'all. They're coming around. All right, you know what? Put a song on for him. Put a song on for him. All right, all right. They're coming back around. The banners are horrible, but they're coming back around right now. Let's go for it. Okay. Hold on. God, these guys. I'm sorry for doubting you, Palpatine. I apologize. I apologize. Holy cow, man. That just goes to show how powerful these two are. I never doubted him a single time. I was just testing your loyalty to Empire. If you guys think I was doubting, you're crazy. I knew with 100% confidence that was going to work. But without barely an inconvenience. And we got 69. Goodness gracious. Wow, that was a complete 180 there. That's for sure. All right, we got to keep moving. We got 20 minutes left on the clock. We're going to first order this. I feel like I need to get Elder out ASAP in case they mount a comeback like what we did there. Yeah, I think we're going to go first. Jesus. Holy cow. Vader solo. Okay, all right. Let's not get too cocky. My Vader's not going to go first in that situation, but that would be nice. Let's just keep it where it is. We're going to keep our plan going. Let's keep the song going. There we go. All right, Darth Aegis, 499. It was me. I voted for the 4-man. Well, I'll knight you. Okay, there you go. You feel happy. You can rub it in my face that you were right. Lucky right. All right, we need to get some Terminator rolling here, so I think we need to do this first. Can I actually... You know, let's not screw around. Let's just go make sure everyone's turn meter out of their minds. All right, let's see if we get this guy out. There we go. Next threat. I think we probably want to get Wicket out of here. I say we go for the 2-tap here. 2 taps. There we go. Let's kid him out. 3, 2, 1. He's gone. Oh, wow. And they're coming. All right. Oh, boy. All right. Hold on. Ooh, I have a weird feeling these guys might pose a problem. Luckily, we got the Wicket out. Wicket would have been a big problem. All right, well, we can't do much here. Let's just do this right now. Okay, let's do this. All right, I don't think they have the firepower to take out my Gear 13 crew. Let's just hold on. We probably don't want to get too cocky here. We need to go ahead and cleanse Phasma. Basic here. All right, we should have another turn meter push in a moment. All right, that's the guy. They're out. They're out. All right, who's got a panda? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got it. They definitely nabbed a few banners off me, though. 62. All right. First, I think if that team was modded decently, I don't think we would have been able to get through that speed at the end. I don't care how many Omicrons you have. I don't care how many Gear 13s you have, how many Relic 9s you have. If you don't have speed, your roster literally is only 30 to 40% viable at that point. I would rather have more speed than Omicrons gear any day of the week. All right, how is the math working out here? What do we got? All right, not a crazy fleet. Not a crazy fleet. Let's do some boomer maths real quick. All right, we're gonna do a 311, and we're gonna add a 153. Yee. That puts me at 464. Let's just say it's a bad one. I'm just gonna put 60 points there. 524. Oh my gosh, are we gonna be out-bannered again? Shoot. Shoot. Well, let's just say hypothetically we get. Let's just say we get 65. Shoot, we need to get banners back somewhere. We lost too many banners. I know we got Geos, but I don't have enough to take out both Padme and Bosk. Yeah, I don't think Vader's gonna get much done here. So here's the problem. Unlike my opponents who have a lot more higher gears, I have to put like some sort of garbage team back here, and this gives out a lot of free points. That's like a 70 free banner win right there. All right, well, what we got to do for sure is we got to underdog this. I want to believe we have enough firepower that's a very mishmashy fleet. We're going to 3-man it. Special forces. Let's hope for the best. We got to for sure underdog this. We're not going to bring any reinforcements. We got to go for a risk. I mean, the only reinforce that might make sense is TIE Fighter, but I don't think he's going to offer much in this situation here. You ready for it? Let's go ahead. Let's fire on this freaking base and get some good wins here. Yeah, we'll see what we need. All right, let's go. Send it on in. Hopefully this is enough oomph. Biggest threats, the Kylo. I don't know what their Kylo gear level might be. It might not even be that good. We'll see what we can do with this here. All right. I'm definitely going to get hunted on you. Yeah. He's marked down. All right, let's just do that. Let's even go ahead and do that. There we go. They're out. All right. I think we'll be fine with this. Fire the base! There we go. All right. They're going to nab a few banners off us, unfortunately. All right. No. Basic. Let's get this girl out. 3, 2, 1. She out. Okay. All right. We're getting out of this. Kylo for the assist. All of Hux's other abilities are kind of useless. Oh, gosh. Seriously. Better not be Houndstooth. All right. We're fine. Oh, I could do this. Check it. 1, 2. There we go. You're not getting your stealth. There we go. Basic. Here we go. Hit it. There we go. That's some high single fire damage. 65. So better than what we were predicting. They definitely stole a few off us. 5:27. What's the time? We got 15 minutes to figure this out. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be, unless we find a way to clear the zone. We're a little outgunned in firepower. Geonosis can for sure beat one of these teams. I just don't know if I can take out a second team. If we're gonna Geonosian something, this is the toughest team here, but I don't know if we can make something happen here. You know what I'm kind of wondering, because we definitely are. We're getting short one team on the free-to-play account lately. What I'm wondering is, it might be worth, because here's the thing. My opponents, rarely can they clear through my Kylo. Are these other teams really doing much? Like this is kind of a moment I wish I had my bounty hunters, or even Phoenix for that matter, or even Bastila. We're just getting one team too short lately, I think. Yeah, but what is Vader gonna beat? He's only gear 9. He can't. If Boba Fett gets any idea of just tapping on him, he's dead. We gotta get through this zone. So the most threatening team is this Anakin team, I think. Yeah, it's got more gear 13, it's got more relics. The AoE is a bit deadly. I don't know how we're gonna manage Boba Fett. All right, well, Vader and Padme. How? Let's see. Yeah, like what is this team? If Anakin's gonna pop an AoE, unless I can. Hold on, let's see. I don't know how I'm gonna kill Anakin. I will probably go first. 231. Yeah, I mean Vader will go first, but I don't have the oomph. I don't. Oh, 235. Ooh, now we'll still go. So Vader will go first, but like, what's the team? Yeah, I think Geo's on Padme is gonna be the best bet. Yeah, we don't have enough oomph. We're gonna try a Hail Mary on the bounty hunters, but it's not looking too pretty for them. We're feeling a bit, well, against these accounts, we're feeling one team too sure. When we're kind of more in a GP range that's appropriate to us, we'll usually be fine, but we need like one more decent team for the big guys. What do we do? I mean, yeah. All right, let's send them on in. Crank it up. We have Kadar letting you know it's time for In Time by our good friends LeBrock. All right. Okay, yeah, see, like right there, that was jeez, we need to get a play going. We need to bring our tank back. That's firstly. We got to work fast because this is definitely going to be a timeout problem here. Let's kill it. We got to clear off these buffs though. We got to clear up. You know, I think that's good. All right. Let's see what I can do here. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to scope out this dude. I'm gonna see if I can try to yeet out Padme. Oh, please don't tell me she'll get a turn before me. Wow. Let's see if I can yeet Padme out. Yeah, she's gonna turn this around, isn't she? Shoot. There we go. That's what I'll do. All right, I think I can. Oh, we're not under stealth though. We need to get back under stealth. All right, we'll have to come back around, guys. We're going to have to come back around. We are not under stealth. There we go. We're under stealth now. Under stealth now. Let's just buy ourselves some time here. Just don't do anything funny. We don't do anything funny here. All right, he's looking a little too low. I don't want to take off Anakin. Okay. That's fine. Oof. All right, we're under stealth. I don't think I can kill Anakin. I probably did a bad idea by putting the bonus protection on it, but let's see if we can get Padme out. Shoot. That's not gonna be pretty. That's not gonna be pretty. All right, well, let's keep pushing. We're gonna hope for a good yeet, but it's not looking good for the Geos right now. Okay. Just do basics right now. Don't hurt Ahsoka too much. Don't hurt Ahsoka too much. All right, just easy. Ooh, don't put him too low. Don't want to tick off Anakin. I'm just trying to buy some time. Oh boy, I think we're gonna tick someone off here. Let it just go for him. He's going to get rid of the bonus protection in a second. I don't know if he's got an AoE. Oh, how he survived it, I have no idea. Oh, boy. All right, bring him back again. Bring him back again. We got to get back under stealth here. Oh, we got to believe, guys. Believe. All right, let's hold on. I'm going to try to go for Padme again. I don't know if I'm able to... We need to get under stealth here. Oh, I should have done basic. Oh, shoot. Don't. Yeah. We got to get under stealth. There it. Oh, please. Yeah, shoot. We can't get under stealth. Yeah, you hit window, yeah, but the Anakin's not gonna like that. Just go for it. Oh my gosh! All right, well, better to be let down like this than... Well, you know, here's the thing. Thing number one, I gotta start scouting my opponents, because I'll be honest, I put no effort into looking into my opponent's roster. I literally just place one defense, let it auto deploy. The past 3 Grand Arenas, we've been outgunned big time in GP, and when you're being outgunned with a lot more, they have a lot more Gear 11, Gear 12, Gear 13 teams, we need to save one more thing. We need to save one more team. Like, when your opponent's placing full walls of this, and you only got a 1.3 million, you're kind of left with a situation with not enough teams. So we need to start saving at least one more good team. That's what it's coming down to lately. I'm just not sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's like would Phoenix help us out at all today on this free to play? Oh, that's a different one. Yeah, this one, that was just another bad day at the office. I don't know what team I should be saving. The only logical answer is whale harder, right? Keep OG Kylo for solos. I could, but that does diminish the viability of this team defensively then. And then I got to pull something out of Phasma, and then leaving Phasma with a team of 4, it's not ideal. I've been thinking about bringing Kylo, but that's the problem is Kylo makes this team a lot more threatening. I could put Panda in there, but yeah, it's hard to say. Yeah. Just use a weak Bastila. So that's what I'm thinking, because as I was saying, First Order's doing a great job on defense. The thing is, when you're going up against people 4, 3 million, teams like this, they're going to steamroll it with a solo character of something. I feel like I would get a bit more benefit out of bringing Bastila for offense and using it to try to get my way through one of these teams. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. One, I need to scout out my opponents. I put little to no effort into research. I just kind of auto-deploy and just kind of work what we have. Got to put a little bit more thought in preparing for this, yeah, because right now I don't think these... When you got 4.53 million, this is literally snack food for them to chew on. I think that's also a problem. They're probably soloing a lot of my teams here, and that's how they're getting pretty good banners, because they can just send 1 or 2 characters in and just clean us out. Yeah, we just gotta... We gotta bring one more good team. Actually, so on that note, I'm actually... we could probably upgrade some stuff in the meantime. I'm actually kind of want to get my Imperial Troopers up and running right now. Yeah, Night Sisters. I don't have Night Sisters, unfortunately. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to do, since we're gonna see what our new rank is. We're gonna see what the new bracket's gonna look like moving forward for the next upcoming week here. And we're gonna upgrade some stuff here in the meantime. Let's go. We got the team pretty much here. I want to get my Veers and them up and running. Let's see, do we have any? Here we go, let's pick some of this up. Stark is always in the guild store, so he's a pretty fast farm. Let's catch him on the super chats here. Isaac Toro with the 16 months says, don't give CG any more crazy conquest feats. Yeah, right. I think they, there was a data mine. I don't know what to think of it, but there was a data mine showing that you need a GL for something. I'm not sure if it's just for a random award, portrait. Who knows? Maybe they're experimenting of requiring a galactic legend for conquest. Boy, wouldn't that suck? Wouldn't that suck here? You farm for Sith Eternal? Yes, I made a video about what I'm farming next. I'm actually doing 2 things. We're finishing up mission. I'm actually very close to Jedi Knight Revan, so we're kind of finishing up our mission farm. Zalbar is almost at 7 stars. But in the meantime, I mean, really what we got to do is just got to get this guy to gear 13, and I can start passively farming for the next thing, whether it's Darth Revan or Sith Eternal. I'm kind of in between both, but Imperial Troopers, especially for Grand Arena, man, Imperial Troopers are more valuable than Darth Revan. So we're going to start working towards Sith Eternal. That makes sense because inevitably we're going to have a Relic 7 Palpatine, so that's one big requirement knocked out for a Sith Eternal. So let's go ahead and, yeah, let's start leveling these guys up here. Start leveling them up. And maybe, who knows, maybe this is the one team that I need moving forward here. Let's see. We should have lots of gear. Ported up. I haven't upgraded some low gear characters in a while. And we're already running into a mild problem here. I have no energy to spare, so we're going to have to kind of put this on the back burner then for a minute here. The relics have been killing me right now. Yeah, we don't have enough energy right now. Well, I spoke too soon. We're definitely a bit short on the lower gear, but we'll try to start passively upgrading that team because we're going to use them. Yeah, we'll get the Veer Zeta, but I'm going to upgrade the team first before I overinvest in them. Let's take a look at the troopers real quick. We get them. Oh, because here's the other thing too. We get Dark Trooper for free, right? I didn't spend 1 second farming Veers. He's almost at 6 stars. Really nice. Really nice. Let's go ahead. See if we can upgrade him maybe a little bit farther. I don't think we're going to get far. We need a lot of the little blue gear stuff. Yeah. Seriously. It's almost like we need a daily challenge for that now. Oh, the relics are eating up all my stuff. All right, well, we'll slowly build it up. I also have, I don't want to put any Zetas on Bastila. I'm going to unlock Revan soon. I don't know if I want to give a Zeta on Bastila. I have to wait and see. All right, well, that was a very short upgrading session. We need more gear. And right now I'm using my normal energy to, once I get Smuggler Han up and running, to gear 13. We'll have a lot of extra energy just lying around. Just a little bit extra. Shako0815. How we doing, my friend? Hey, Jay, just finished work. A short roster update, 11 out of 14 for the executive. Man, I keep forgetting that the executive has so many dang requirements. With executive, I'm 7 million GP. With JML, Sith Eternal, SLK, long live the Empire, and all as free to play. Thanks for all. No problem, my friend. Executor, I mean, that's basically a galactic legend. Am I right? Am I right? Once you got that executive run, you're looking pretty dang good. Looking pretty dang good. All right, well, there's not much else to do in the free-to-play here today. You know what I want to do? Oh, this is what I want to do with you guys for the last few moments we're here today. All right, so I finished my conquest today. I do think this one's a bit easier in terms of feat grinding than before. I think it's kind of dumb that I think it's really dumb they only give you one ticket for doing 250 conquest battles. It's great seeing deployable cooling systems back. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done grinding conquest for the moment. But what I need to check out, since this is the first time having a conquest pass with a 5-star unlock, I would think that this is actually a time where there might be a mild incentive to buy. I probably should have done the math earlier, but I just kind of went through it. Let's see. So we're gonna get, how much is max crate here? Let's see. Max crate gives out 90. So we got 90 plus we have the 20 already in the bank. And that puts that 110. And usually there's 30 shards. Let's see how many we got. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. We do a great job counting by twos, y'all. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. All right, so it's 20 plus another 20. Let's see if you buy this now. So we'll be at, oh man. So if I buy the pass, then I could technically unlock the TIE Interceptor before the end of next conquest. Yeah, it's 20. Now, if I was a normal person, there's really not a huge rush. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe this is gonna be a thing you'd want to unlock ASAP. Only reason why I'm looking at this, if I buy the Conquest Pass, this would be my first time doing so. Just meant to get the ship unlocked earlier so we could try it out and see what it's about, if it's worth pushing for in Conquest. Like, honestly, everything else doesn't really add a credible amount of value. It's just unlocking the ship a little bit easier. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna get it during the next conquest. Yeah. So yeah, like if I don't, let's say we don't buy this. So let's say we got to take out 20. So we're gonna be at 110, right? And then basically we would have to wait until the end of the next conquest, and we'll unlock it. But if you do buy this conquest pass and the next, you'll be able to unlock it before the end of conquest. Oh, the free-to-play regret. I left the comment in the last video. So the free-to-play regret, it's a regret, but it's also really annoying. I completely missed. I was so busy this past week, and as you guys probably remember, I completely missed out on the finalizer event, and that literally puts me a month behind. So I got to do one of a few things. Maybe we'll be fine. Maybe we're not gonna have the Relic 7s in time, because really at this point we just need the Relic 7s, and we're gonna be good to go. I gotta do one of a few things. Either one, I'll be fine, or two, I'm gonna have to hoard up crystals to try to get this a little bit faster. Gosh. There were so many stupid notifications on the side. I didn't see that the finalizer event was back. I barely even knew there was a territory war. Like, oh gosh, can I save 3,000 crystals? We need to wait and see what next month looks like. There might not be a rush. It depends how long it takes me to get the three Relic 7s, right? That's all we really need. We have the characters. We need a 5-star finalizer. But it's so annoying that I gotta wait a whole month. A whole month for it. Or we save it, what is it, 800 or 999 crystals? We gotta wait and see, but I need to do at least 3 more finalizer events or buy the 3,000 crystals, and that's gonna be kind of tough hoarding that many crystals, especially when I'm doing relics. So I'll have to wait and see, but I was beyond ticked. I didn't even realize I missed it. Yeah, you can refresh it once. They'll be giving out 1,000 extra, so that, yeah, but I need the energy refreshes for relics. For the gear to convert it to Relic 7. We'll wait and see. 1,000 crystals is nice. I've been starving for crystals on my free-to-play account. We've been gone without these crystals for so long. All right. I think what I'm gonna do, yeah, I want to unlock this. I just wish this thing was a bit more valuable. Like I buy season passes for other games like Yu-Gi-Oh, not Duel Links, Master Duel. I bought that thing right away. It had good value, and you didn't even need money. You just use your in-game gems to buy it. Marvel Strike Force at least has a decent strike pass, or whatever it's called, the season pass, monthly pass. It's at least a bit more valuable. Like this game has such a hard time, one, being generous when they screw up, as we talked about with the makeup rewards, or not rewards, the makeup compensation. I'm like, here, like, this is such a good opportunity to make this really valuable. And this is the first I'm looking at mainly because I just want to unlock it early so we could check it out before the end of the next conquest. Yeah. You can refresh as many times as you want, not just once. Okay. But well, you only get 10 shards per time. Yeah, because I need to do it 3 more times. We need to, well, you do it once free to play, right? You get the 1 free attempt. And then if we save, what is it, 2,000 crystals? Yeah, I missed a few conquest tickets on purpose because I have to spend what I have. I have such a hard time spending it. We got to find something to buy real quick. Also, I don't know if it's me. For some reason, I feel like the Sector 4 boss is bugged. I tried this several times. Inflict mark on at least 3. I marked 4 enemies. 4 enemies. I marked Royal Guard. Then I marked Maul. Then I marked Lord Vader. Then I think I marked everyone. And I did it 3 times. For some reason, I don't know if this is, maybe there's a bug or maybe it's a different mark that I don't know. I don't know what it is. I literally marked even 3+ different enemies and I wasn't getting it. Is it bugged? Oh, well, I wasted literally how many crystals on refresh. I was like, screw it, we're not even gonna bother it. And then this one's tricky, dealing 200,000 damage when they take reduced damage. I mean, beating him wasn't hard. I was able to beat him with Master Luke, Kenobi, as well as Imperial Troopers. Beating him is not the hard part, just these, I was going crazy. I'm like, what is going on here? Freaking bugs. And was there any announcement about it? Maybe I'm the idiot. It might be my bad, but even so, the average person might not be looking on the forums or SWGOH events to get the confirmation on this. I was going crazy. I literally was like, okay, I'm just done. I tried it 4 times. I'm like, screw it. We're not using it anymore. It was bugged as well since Bit Dynasty. I trust. He's a conquest pro. Yeah. Wasn't on my radar, and I literally wasted a lot of attempts and stamina. It was what a mess. What a mess. Toughest conquest boss we've had to date, and this one's bugged, and this is a very hard one to knock out here. Oh, you got the 200k of JMK Cat Gas. Maybe I just didn't have the right data discs. I couldn't get the 200k. Even with Imperial Troopers, I could not get the 200k. But we need to buy some stuff so we can get the rest of our, whatever you call it. That's too expensive. Something cheap. Something cheap that's not going to expire. Nothing in here. Let's go to maybe Sector 3. I don't know. The cap on this is, I mean, it forces you to spend, but like, I don't need to spend on any of this stuff. Again, I'm a very unique case with this. You should be spending this stuff, but I don't really need to. That's too expensive. I just like something cheap, like just some cheap gear that I might need. Let's go to maybe Sector 2. Such a classic banger. That's right, Kadar. Good timing. Time to make your wallet hollow, baby. Oh, it's going to be hollow, all right. 210. These are all so expensive. Jeez, the value on some of these things are just atrocious. I might just need to just take the L and I just did Sector 2. Isn't there like just some cheap gear, 12 gear that costs like, I don't know, like 100? Something like that. Hold on. Come on. Back it up. Anything? Okay. All right. Bronzium wiring. Okay. All right. This is more what I was looking for. Okay. There we go. 75. Actually, I need to spend a little bit more because we're going to get 50 in a second. Not great value, but let's just do it because I keep getting topped off on currency the next time it comes around. All right, now I can redeem. Yeah, there we go. All right, yeah, I might end up buying this just so we can check out the TIE Interceptor a bit early. We don't have to wait the full 2 weeks next time. It's like the first time I could say this actually might be worthy. We'll have to wait. See, who knows? It might not be a crazy ship. I assume it will be. I heard Ranger said he's a beta tester. He's from RSG as well. They said apparently it's pretty good ship. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's catch up on these leftover super chats here. We got Jacob Jobin $10 as a 5 million account with only 1 GL. The $30 pass gets me a lot of use, allowing me to, so yeah, it's one of those things. Here's the problem I have with it. 3 conquests, $90. I don't know. I find it a hard sell. If it was like $30 for all 3 conquests, okay, maybe. $90 gets you. I know it's hard. You can't quite do the real world comparisons to Galaxy Heroes because logic's out the door when you play Galaxy Heroes. But $90 can either one take you farther to other games, 2, take you farther in Galaxy of Heroes, or 3 just gets you like a full AAA game of some sort. I find it hard to justify buying the Conquest Pass, especially the Conquest Pass Plus, over and over and over again. No, I don't know. It's, if you're, I can't. I know it's nice, but like, if you only got one GL, I do see the benefit. I just hate things that monetize things that should be just normal quality of life. If it was providing meaningful value in terms of gear, energy, more character shards, like, okay, but they're primarily monetizing at the Conquest Plus level, just quality of life stuff. And I just find that, let's just take out the $10. That's $20 to get quality of life, right? The unlimited swapping of data discs. $60 for 3 weeks. I just find it hard to pay them for quality of life. I wish the pass was crystal. If it was crystals, I would probably buy it then. That's how, like, for example, we played Master Duel. We actually haven't played in a while. I actually haven't played in about a week or so. We've been too busy. You could use your in-game currency. I think that would be fantastic. I find it hard to just justify that $60 quality of life payment, but I do understand if you only got one GL, and of course it's helpful. It is helpful, but like those, I don't want to pay them for things that they should be just doing as quality of life. $10, all right, fine. At least you're getting character shards, you're getting some gear, some things to help you out. All right, that could be justified, but that extra $20 to get the plus, you're paying them for being lazy and basically ruining Conquest. that's the problem I have with it. 66 said it's bugged as well. Yeah, that has to be bugged, or else I'm just going crazy. And I know I'm a little crazy, but not that crazy. So I understand that Conquest Pass Plus does have, it's helpful. I just don't know if it's $20 helpful, and I don't want to pay them for doing stuff that they should do for the game mode for free at that point. Better off spending in a restaurant, really. Yeah, I would be down for fine. $30 for 3 conquests, okay. But for just 2 weeks, I only spend like, I only spend money to review stuff. This is one of those things where it's like, for me, it's like, I can't even justify spending it for myself. I'm only justifying the $10 pass because I can get the TIE Interceptor a little bit quicker to review, but yes, it is helpful. It's just one of those things. Are you okay with throwing $20 extra on top of the $10 to get that quality of life that arguably should be included in game here? Here, you know, we're gonna buy this for the first time together. Yeah, I wish they gave you more. I wish they gave you more. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I wish they would give me just a little bit more out of it. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and buy the Conquest, the first level, not the second tier, for the very first time. If you are gonna buy the second tier, which again, if you feel like it's helpful, which I could definitely see it being helpful, you gotta buy it early. You gotta buy it early. Otherwise, you're kind of just throwing money away. Yeah. Like, I wish you just give out a little bit more. Just a little bit. What does this do? All allies ignore. Oh, that's kind of cool. Again, if you are buying it, don't want to put anyone to shame. I do see it being the unlimited data disc swap, because I had to swap data discs 2 times for Lord Vader because my normal thermal detonator damage over time thing didn't work on Lord Vader. So I had to swap, and that cost me almost a full energy refresh. So I definitely see the benefit out of it. Don't want to put that away. I just find it hard doing it every single time, and it should be things that are just included already, as a matter of just how the game mode should operate. There we go. All this stuff going to waste. Let's see, get our Omicron. Hey, at least there's 2 Omicron, so it's not just getting the TIE Interceptor. All right. And now, if our mathematics is correctamundo, we should be at 40 blueprints of the ship here. Okay. Keep going. Yeah, I think even in our initial railroad fail, I think I gave my stamp approval with this, especially if you need Boba Fett or, well, there's no more Maul, but Maul was last time. You can justify $10 on this. Okay. I just can't justify the extra 20. That's more of a, everyone's got a different, you know, it's like this. How do you value an Omicron? How much do you charge for an Omicron? It's going to vary. Some people are willing to spend $100. Some people aren't going to spend more than 10. So it's one of those things you can't quite put a number on quality of life. How much do you charge for quality of life? And that's for the individual to value for themselves. So there we go. We should be at Okay. I was gonna say, did I just get bamboozled there? Oh gosh. Holy cow. I was a little concerned there for a second that we didn't get our 20 blueprints. That would have been trying really fun working with their customer support right there. Ooh, okay, we're good. Yeah, it doesn't update your shard count on the track. Yeah, scared me just a little bit. Anyone feeling a tug on their heartstrings, Kadar, you better believe it, man. Great singing. You were on top of all the LeBron songs today, man. Feels good when you're on top of it. Phil, $5. Greetings from Germany. The Grand Admiral, best YouTube channel out there. You're too kind. I got the best dang community out there. That's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. I only can go so far. I could be streaming to no one. It's you guys that put the lifeblood in the Kyber Club. So I got to thank you, my friend. Hopefully all is well in Germany. Let's go ahead and check out the rankings and see where things are cooking. There we go. Top 20 right there. And where's Fatal? I thought you guys said Fatal was winning. See, I think Fatal was matched up with Aesop. It looked like I was going to beat them before they had to reset the Grand Arena, so it's unfortunate. Would have been nice. It's all good, though. Oh my God, that Fatal loser. Are we going to be... Oh, gosh. What did I tell you guys? It's not going to be the last time we see Fatal. Oh, gosh. We literally have the same record. We keep bouncing back for hill fall, I'll climb, I'll fall, hill climb. We're back neck to neck. Get ready to see a lot of Fatal and Arnold. I mean, yeah, I think we're the two of the, yeah, we're consistently the highest ranked content creators for Galaxy. And there's Pimpo today. He's climbing back up the ladder. Oh boy, we're gonna see Fatal for a long time, guys. So get nice and comfy with that name. I'm hoping the next time we have our rematch, no distractions, no rush. We definitely need it's definitely a match where you gotta have full effort and full attention. Let's see. Actually, maybe there's a chance we don't get matched up. Let's see. 8. That's gonna cut off right there. 16. Yeah, we're probably gonna get matched. Fatal, I've come to bargain. Yes, Fatal's my Dormammu. Oh yes, I think unless, yeah, I find it very unlikely we're not gonna be in the same bracket. I find it very likely we will be in the same bracket. I hate when I do double negatives. I have to like kind of rethink what you say. So yeah, get ready for that. We're probably gonna see that. Where's Xerath at? I don't know. Last time I heard, there was, as I said earlier, there was a point he was in our same bracket. We almost had a Xerath, Fatal, and Arnold week. He didn't make the cut. He got put into a different bracket. Last I checked, he was in the 300s. I'm sure he's gonna catch up again. He's a great player. He ran into a couple nest problems last I checked. So I'm sure we're gonna have a Xerath match at some point. But right now, it looks like Fatal and I are like the only ones that are like kind of consistently in terms of the content creator realm that are kind of staying in this top 50 range. But I suspect we're gonna see Sir Loki again. I don't think he fell too far beyond 50. We're probably gonna see Xerath at some point. He's got what it takes to get back up here. Yeah, so that's hilarious. It always works. It's literally the Grand Arena after we do it. Fatal loses the next match, and we end up back in the same bracket. So that's going to be a fun week. Seriously, I love content creator matches, but it's going to lose its magic if we keep having a content creator match every single week almost. What division is the free-to-play? And we are in Bronzium. Was it? Oh, I don't know. Bronzium, was it 3? Let's see. Where are we at free-to-play? Bronzium 4 it is. I don't think we've ever been cleaned out before. I got to put a little bit more effort into this free-to-play. Well, part of it's effort and part of it's, man, we got blown out GP-wise this past week. We've been doing too good. And here's the thing. That's how the matchmaking works, right? If you're getting matched up against these big accounts, that means you're doing really dang good. Well, mathematically, it was bound to happen. We were going to get smacked. I wasn't expecting to get smacked down that hard, though. So we're going to try to get some gear. I don't know if I'm going to get another team up and running in time. We don't have enough of the low gear. We need to focus on getting Han and them up at the very top. Anyways, Cubs fan Han isn't Kyber 1. Is he? He might be Kyber 2. Yeah, I haven't heard much about Cubs fan Han. Actually, I don't see a lot of content creators in this second bracket. Yeah, I think last I heard he was Kyber 2. So it might be a while if we ever get a matchup with Cubs fan Han. It's a lot getting to Kyber 1 than getting to here. It's not to say it's impossible. It's definitely, boy, especially now. Like now the ranks are kind of getting solidified. The first month, it was like all over the place, right? You lose one Grand Arena, you're like number 500. You win one, you're back in the top 50. Now we're kind of getting to a realm where, like, I lost against Fatal. I only fell to 27. So now it's going to be weird. I don't know if they're ever going to do like a reset, because it seems like it's going to kind of end up like me and Fatal, where you got the people with the right skill. They're going to keep fighting each other over and over and over again. I know they've been Sashesha, obviously the name, they've been around here for a while. Core and Half Fan, I've seen them for a while. So it's kind of getting weird now that we're having skill rating kind of level out. Now kind of the dust is settled, like who are the best players. Like I feel like we might have a Fatal match like every single week. Synergy was 22 10 minutes ago. Where's he at now? Synergy. Did he fall back far? Synergy was top 15 or something, wasn't he? Unless he lost both of his past Grand Arenas. I'm not sure what his rank was. But like, I'm just saying, like, yeah, what was it? Me and Fatal, we were top 20, then I got put down to 27. So it's like there's not that much falling. And the point I'm getting at is, like, let's say Cubs Han does get the Kyber one. It's going to take a lot of battles and a lot of lost battles for us to finally meet, because now the jumps aren't as severe as they were to say. Are you ever going to change the Embo portrait? What, you don't like it? Embo's one of our Lord and Saviors out there. I don't know. Embo's a symbol of our Kyber Club. I would like a picture of me, but that's never going to happen. All right, we got Phil. I already got you, Phil. Thank you so much. Hopefully all is well in Germany, as I said before. We got Kadar. We got Darth Aegis. I can't believe that Palpatine Mara J thing. They carried hard. Absolute hard. And then Kyle, Undying Fire. Thanks for the $4.99. Yeah, we talked about the regret, the finalized. I hate how ships are so hard to farm, man. Yeah, we need a Billy M port. That's what we really need. Cubs is at Kyber 2, 3,550. Okay. Yeah, especially now when the ranks aren't jumping as much. It might be a while before we see Cubs. He's at like what, 7 million? I mean, to put in perspective, Fatal's got he's got 8.9, right? He's got 8.6. I think also Cubs, last time I checked, he's missing like one more GL. Once you get all 6 GLs, Kyber 1 is definitely very possible if you put your mind into it. Once you got all the GL settled, you're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see. Who knows? I love seeing content creators. It just sucks we don't have that many up here. I think we're going to see Fatal more often. And Xerath, I feel confident we'll see him. I think Sir Loki, he'll get his rematch against us at some point in the near future. I'm very fond of it. Who knows? Maybe CG will bring me into the Grand Arena developers versus content creators. And most likely Sir Loki will be there. They're good friends over there. Hondo, I got you. Thank you so much. Bonzi Guy, Feed Ziki. I think I got you as well. Holy cow. No, I didn't. I took Sith Eternal to Relic 9. 210k health. I've been eyeing Sith Eternal, man. Here's the thing. I don't know if I should be hoarding. I feel like I get my things done with what I have at Relic 8. I have been thinking about Relic 9, Sith Eternal. Don't get me wrong, my friend. I wish he was honestly, he feels like he should be a tank. Gosh, man, if he was a tank, Relic 9 would be a no-brainer on him. I mean, he's treated like a tank, not so much an attacker. Yeah, I've been eyeing it, but Relic 9, man, it's so hard to come across. It's so expensive. And it sucks. Like, my guild, we've been losing more territory wars than winning, which really sucks. We're only getting, like, 1 Relic 9 at a time, which really takes a long time. A long, long time. But yeah, congrats on that. Relic 9 Sith Eternal, I'm a little jealous. I've been eyeing it, but I don't know if it's going to be as beneficial as, like, a Master Luke or a Piet or something of that sort. So we'll have to wait. I have to wait and see. All in Knights, I got you. Colin Michael. All in Knights again, I got you. Oh, I missed your milestone. Oh, I got you, Colin. Okay, Thrills. Yeah, I see a lot of people talk about the Iden thing. The Iden thing was insane. I feel like we're going to find a more stable counter, but right now, man, this fact that Iden can almost beat a gas and sometimes beat a gas is absolutely insane. Absolutely nuts. TK130, I got you, my friend. We'll figure out that promotion thing. It's not my department, though. Not my department. I actually feel like I'm actually caught up to date. Jeez, that rarely ever happens. That rarely ever happens. Just woke up. Who won? Okunawa. Listen, if you ever want to know how Arnold's doing, you can actually go. CG literally made a fine Arnold's rank in game. Just go in there. You'll see somewhere in that top 50 your boy's lingering out there. So I'll spoil it, but I won't spoil it for you. 5 GLs you could be in Kyber 1. Yeah, Chris Taylor. No doubt about it. 5 GLs, like, here's the thing. Like, you really don't need Lord Vader to be in Kyber 1. I do think Rey's nice to have, Master Luke, Sith Eternal, and all. Kenobi, obviously. Like, if you have 5 GLs and one of them is Master Kenobi, Kyber 1 is definitely possible. It's just a matter of, you got to master off-meta stuff in case you're 1 GL outgunned. I mean, think about it. We went up against, technically, we had no GLs on offense today. And we took out, what was it, 3, 2? So that's so even though you're out GL'd, you can find a way to overcome that deficit. I mean, if it's 1 GL versus 6 and they place all 6, you might be in a problematic situation at that point. But it's definitely possible to, in a smaller Galactic Legends deficit, like being 1 short, you can find a way to overcome it. And I think I've shown that a few times. We've been taking out full clears without any GLs or maybe 1 GL at most. So you need to make sure you got those off meta counters down pat, baby. Lord Vader being bad is just funny. I think the Nihilus thing really actually blew my. I knew Nihilus was fun, but the fact that they miscoded Lord Vader, so Nihilus allegedly gets turned. You know what? Here, if you guys want, stick with me for a few more seconds. I want to see. Do we have a Lord Vader here? I want to see if I remod. The problem is no one uses Lord Vader in like Squad Arena here. Hold on. I want to see if speeding up my Nihilus will. Oh, I have to go all the way up there. All right, here we got a guy at 24. What's his team? All right, here. All right, stay with me if you guys want. I want to try this out. Bring him on over real quick. Bonus Squad Arena stuff. I want to see if we can make this work where if I make my Nihilus a little bit faster, it sounds like if I put him in the 3rd slot like what Fatal did against me, we should be able to outrun him. So let's go ahead and do a quick climb to the very top here. I think there's someone at number 25. So if you want to stick around with me, because if I can start one-shotting Lord Vader with Traya, dang, we'll be in a really good situation. We don't have to worry about Geonosis anymore. All right, let's go ahead and drop it over here. Let's kill off Kenobi, and then once we get the Kenobi out of here, we're gonna full auto this baby here. All right, there we go. Get yeeted. He's gone, and I love Kenobi mirror matches. The easiest mirror matches possibly in the history of Galaxy of Heroes. Full auto and call it a day. All right, yeah, bonus meme time. Get bonus memes. There we go. I love all my cultured individuals here. All right. Yeah, all right, let me see. I need to speed up my Nas. When I talked to Fatal, he said he had his 292. So I said either one thing. Either one, his Nihilus was 370 speed, which is impossible to get Nihilus that fast. Or 2, there's something off with the coding. Because here's the thing, placement in Galaxy Heroes, it doesn't matter, but sometimes it does matter. We made a video showing, for example, 3PO and Chewie, depending on the composition you're running, you might want them in the 2nd slot. Geonosians, we've shown mathematically, it's proven that you want Sunfac before Geonosian Soldier. Mathematically proven. And it seems like this might be one of those situations where you're going to want to have Nihilus in the 3rd slot. I'm taking Fatal's word for it. Fantastic player. So I'm not doubting him. I want to kind of try it myself. Because I wasn't even going to push over Nihilus or Lord Vader team. We had Lord Vader, Darth Vader, frickin' Maul. And they somehow still creamed us right off the get-go. So we'll have to wait and see. Do you have any guide to beat that frickin' Lord Vader in Conquest? Says Matt Broken. I do not, but I beat it with Master Luke, Kenobi, Imperial Troopers. Those are the 3 ways I beat it, but I highly recommend if you want a great guide, there's a couple of fantastic people in our community that make guides that are mostly conquest-focused channels, which, again, it's helpful stuff out there. Skeltrix, I believe, has a whole guide on the Sector 4 boss. I don't know what they did. I just saw the thumbnail the other day. I want to say Bit Dynasty also has a guide on Sector 5. I know Bit Dynasty has a lot of conquest stuff. If you're ever looking for conquest-based channels, I saw a Lord Vader somewhere. Where was it? There it is. Skeltrix, Bit Dynasty are kind of the go-to in my opinion. Like no nonsense, no memes, no crazy effects, no yelling screams. You just want like raw info. You got to check them out. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go in here. I probably should see here. Let's save my mods before I start ripping them off. All right, hold the phone for a moment, my friends. Please hold the phone. Please wait. Please wait while we direct your call. And we're going to go ahead. Yep. All right. Save our mods because I'm going to rip mods off. I'm going to try to get into his ballpark of 292, which I can definitely. I think it should be really easy to do. I just got to put an, actually, I don't know why I'm saving my mods. All I got to do is put an arrow on him. I have a health arrow right now on Nihilus, which might not be needed, especially since Nihilus ramps up crazy dang fast. All right, let's go ahead and, since we're here, might as well save my mods. Man, I have no idea how Galaxy Heroes would look without Pimpo as well as Hot Sauce. Man, Hot Sauce is literally a lifesaver, and Pimpo has saved a lot of people's lives. It's so funny. I mean, again, I'm all for grinding, and taking advantage of an opportunity where the developers don't want to take advantage of. I can't put it quite in numbers for you guys, but the market that developed between Hot Utils, Pimpo, I know there's several others, dozens of people that also do some sort of modding service or some free mod tools. It's literally turned into an industry for Galaxy of Heroes just for the mods. And it's one of those things where I can't even hate on it because these people offer amazing service that CG should be implementing in game. People doing the full remod top to bottom for people, literally going in there and slicing, deleting mods, remodding your roster, giving you mod farm advice. We have Hot Sauce, which is more of the bot version of what Pimpo does to some extent. So it's one of those things where it's pretty crazy how... I mean, I'm glad people stepped up to the plate because Galaxy without these mod things, this game would be a lot worse without the help of it. What am I doing? We want to update. All right, we're going to update that. I confirm. All right, let's go ahead. Updating this here. Yeah, especially me when I'm testing, I'm like ripping mods off. I don't want to go back and remember what mod went where. Oh goodness, big pain right there. Thank you for the info. I'll watch those tips. Yeah, please do. Basically, what I did, though, for Vader is you can either if you have the Frenzy tech, or the Frenzy, what do you call it? The Frenzy, what the heck do you call it? Is it tech? You know, you have your data disc and you have the other tech. The Frenzy ones actually help. I put Frenzy on the Imperial Troopers, and I have Wat Tambor do something at the beginning, pass around some sort of tech. Boom, all the Frenzy gets triggered, and Imperial Troopers go rolling, and Lord Vader never gets turned. So that was the easiest way of doing it. I beat it with Master Luke because I needed to for the mark, but also I didn't need to because it's bugged. So it was kind of a waste of time. Let's reload that real quick. Zealous Ambition is criminally underrated. Let me read your comment before I respond on that. My pad hit for 2.3 million damage, and Kira AoE hits for 600k. Iden AoE also hits for 4,200. Oh, for 200k. So much fun. It's how you beat Lord Vader. Yeah, Jacob Jobin, I don't disagree. Zealous Ambition is great. The only reason why I don't use Zealous Ambition... Oh, game's updating. Is there something coming out today, or are they fixing something? That might be the make good. I try not to over-invest in things that are too specific, because it's what? Only healers and supports, right? I got a few of them myself. I hold off from those because I need data discs that apply for whatever team I put in. And that's why I still think Caustic Emissions, the ability block, whatever it's called, Amplify Agony is not necessary, but the thermal detonators, the thermal exhaust, Caustic Emissions, and the ability block one, I feel like that's still the most meta thing because it applies no matter what I use. Only time it sucks is when I need the characters to actually kill, like the droids or clone troopers. Otherwise, I mean, if you only have like 1 or 2 teams that are mostly healers or supports, go for it. But for me, where I need to bring out a lot of stuff, and I don't want to keep spending energy to swap, I try to make one data disc set that work everywhere. And the only time it didn't work was when I had to go up against Lord Vader, and you can't apply damage over times, and as a result, no thermal detonators, and as a result, no ability blocks. So I kind of had no data disc. So I actually had to swap out, and I did use Zealous Ambition, as well as I actually used Voluntary Vanguard. It was actually very helpful for that one. What were we doing? Okay, we were going to try this out. Let's get the Sith trio out. Now, I believe he had the Omicron on Talon, but I don't think the Talon Omicron, maybe I'm wrong, it doesn't add too much. Now, the thing that keep in mind, they put Nihilus in the second spot again. It seems like the coding is just off on this character. So when these two guys, it's like damage over times, he should get 40% turn meter out the get-go. And then they also used... And again, I believe Fatal told me they're going to make a video, so please be sure to check out his channel when his video comes out. Because he's the one that found out that something's off with the coding, and now he's able to get turn meter. Let's go ahead and drop down this. Yeah, I think all I got to do... Oh, I do have speed on him. I thought I had health. All right, well, we need to throw on something a little faster. 290 analysis are a little tricky to get to. Let's see. For the moment, we're just going to rip this off. I don't know if this works. I might move mods around. I might not. 23. Let's go for it. 285. He had his at 292, and Talent offered a little bit extra. Yeah, just no, do health. We need health for sure. There we go. Is there a better one? There we go. That we should have something here. We need to get health, primary, ideally. So we get tons of health boosts here. 16, it's all you got for me? All right, whatever. Throw it on. Man, actually, 290s are a little tricky unless he did speed set. Maybe he did speed set. Let's see if I can get away without health primary here. Tenacity is not going to do much good. I feel like you need health for this. 289 is not too far from 292. I don't know if 292 is that possible. Is it possible to kill Lord Vader in Conquest of JMK but without Cat? It probably depends on your data discs. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but I haven't tried it myself. There's a lot of ways to go about it. I did not try that. My first gut reaction is like, all right, let's just do Imperial Troopers. All right, so Talon Omicron, let me double check. I think they had it. Let's assume they had it. I don't know if it's incredibly necessary. Let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. Let's just try it out. The main thing I'm looking for is if we can get the turn meter, because that's what he said. If it's in the third slot, we should gain turn meter. Let's see if this works out here. Maybe, I think Piet's a problem, actually. I can't. Part of the problem is we don't really see Piet in Grand Arena. Let me check the Piet speeds. Actually, while we're here, let's just see how far we can take this, just to kind of get an idea. I gotta watch this turn. I actually don't know how he used Vader. I didn't pay attention. We kind of like watched it for 3 seconds on the stream last time. It looked like Nas was getting turn meter though. I kind of want to see if we can take Piet out of there. I think they could probably still pick this apart, but Piet's kind of a complication we don't typically see in Grand Arena. All right, come on. All right. They probably could still pick apart that team, but let's see. Where was that Piet at? Yeah, because Piet's pretty dang fast. Let's see. Yeah. All right, you know what? We're going to take this one step further. I'm just going to put speed mods on Niles. I just want to see, can we mathematically get him to outrun this team before the unique ability on Lord Vader kicks in? We're hanging on, baby. That's right, kids. This one just hits because I love this song. That's one of my personal favorites as well from our boys, LeBrock. Then we have Dominic Langarini. How we doing with the little hippo? What the heck is that? It's a hippo? A surprised hippo? I got to say, some of these stickers YouTube has are pretty interesting. He didn't use Watt. Which was, I mean, it was probably critical that he didn't use Watt because Vader had ability blocks on the basic. Let's try this out. I'm just going to take speed sets and, there we go. Actually, hold on for a sec. We'll come back around. All right, we'll take can I keep that on? Or I'll take dash. All right, we need what? We need one more speed set somewhere. All right, no, that's something we need a speed set. There we go. All right, 311. That is fast. That's I think the fastest Niles is like 315. So I don't know if I'm gonna feasibly keep these mods on. But I'm just trying to see if it's true that Nyla should get turn meter to outrun him. Yeah, I used WAP. I don't think he used WAP. I don't think he used WAP to one-shot my Vader. He used Vader Talon. Oh gosh, yeah, it does work. From a textual perspective, this shouldn't work. This is just a bad coding on CG's part. From a paper standpoint, he should not be going before them. It works. Yeah, you just need I needed him to be a bit faster. Yeah, that's wow. CG's bad coding makes him. Can't believe it. Yeah, it works. My mouse is just a little bit too slow. But yeah, I mean, technically, keep in mind this is a 387 Piet. This is a 370 some Vader. My Nihilus was only 311. He gets the 20 from Talon, which puts him at 331, right? So from a mathematical standpoint, he shouldn't be gaining turn meter. But because how the game works, it hits Traya first, then Cyan. In the meantime, Nihilus is getting turn meter. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know if we're going to win this with Piet here, but this is very helpful because now Maul's frenzy gets delayed. All right, now the thing I got to keep in mind, I don't know how he went about the turn order here. This is the next part I got to look into. Like, did we just go around and do ability blocks? I'm not sure how he went about this. Like, I'm guessing we want to do ability blocks, so we stop Maul. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't expecting to get this far, so I actually don't know how I want to go about this. Yes, I'm going to go with my gut. I'm guessing something like this. I don't know if that was the way to go about it. Maybe it was. I don't know. We'll see. I can't believe this actually works. Well, it's just simply moving Nihilus one slot over. Wow. All right, well, I know we're running out of time. I'm just a bit baffled at this. Simply, this is solely a function of moving Nihilus over one slot. From a textual perspective, he should not be able to do what he just did there. I can't, gosh. Oh, man, that's, boy, I might need to remod this Nihilus if this is going to be a thing. All right, we can't ability block him right now. We're going to have to wait. Wow. No Omicron either for this team either. Now, I don't know. Well, we'll see if we stick around. Now we start ability blocking him. Yeah, I mean, I know we were running out of time because we were kind of baffled by how this worked. But I can see how this can one-shot Vader. I can definitely see it. Yeah, I think if we weren't like just dumbfounded for 2 minutes. Wow. Wow. Yeah, wow, that's the thing. And it's all simply because Nihilus was like, watch this. You want to see the before and after? I'm literally going to just swap the positioning of Nihilus and Scion. And then we're not going to go. We're most likely not going to go. I think it's solely because Nihilus being the third slot, the coding is just so outdated in this game, or badly coded. Because again, keep in mind, the reason why when you read it on paper, you'd be like, oh, they can't gain turn meter, right? Through Twisted Prophecy, because when you have damage over times, enemies can't gain bonus turrets. It's kind of like a hidden daze. So it seems like, because everything happens in a split second, it's like, all right, damage over times, they shouldn't get turn meter, but Nihilus was gaining turn meter right there. Synergy says, check DMs. Oh, he says he would not call this a bug. Is that I can't think of a better alternative order of ops. Like it would be head scratching with the debuffs applied to the last character first, or in some random order. I don't know. Just it's maybe it's a question. It's one of those things where you have the battle of the terms. Whose term comes first, Lord Vader's or Nihilus? You would think Lord Vader's unique ability would kick in first. So it's but anyways, let's show how this works. I'm assuming if we're in the second slot, we're not going to go next. Wow. I hope this isn't a bug, because I think I might abuse this moving forward. One spot, literally just one spot. I'm going to go back again. We're going to go back again. I can't believe this works, because you move Nihilus over one. Such a minuscule detail that it's questionable if it's intended. Oh, gosh. And this is the best Lord Vader team, and we left with everyone alive still. Watch, I'm literally going to just swap this over. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're literally just going to put one guy over, and it's going to be a whole different ball game. So we should go before Piet like last time. Look at Nihilus' Terminator, pretty massive. Maul will go next. And there it is. Okay, well, one thing I learned is I don't need health sets on Nihilus. Just get the speed on him, and God, this is the best composition of Lord Vader you can compose, and it's got the Conquest Maul. Maybe you could stop it if you do what I did earlier with the Magma Trooper Mara Jade trick. You could try to pull turn meter back really quickly. Maybe that'll help it out. But wow, literally one spot. There's nothing else going on. Just literally one spot over where he gets enough turn meter. I'll read out Synergy's full message again. Keep your eyes peeled for Fatal's channel. He mentioned he was going to make a video on that. We kind of see the concept here. It's one of those things where you can't blame anyone for wondering why, because it doesn't make that much sense that just moving one spot over makes that big of a difference. But in this situation, and it's a very important situation, it makes a difference. Our boy Synergy says, I wouldn't call the Sith Trooper Lord Vader placement order interaction a bug per se. If you think about it, the code has to apply Lord Vader's AoE dots in some order. Again, I'm no coder, but I understand how it happens in that situation. And what you see is simply the most sensible order. Intuitively, it makes sense for the game mechanics to apply dots to the first character, then the second character, then the third Ascender. Therefore, you place Traya, Scion, Nihilus in that order. That way, Nihilus gains turn meter from debuffs, falling on Traya, Scion before debuffs fall on himself. Yeah, it's one of those things where, again, I'm no coder. I understand that it's going line by line. It's going, all right, Traya first, Scion next. And in the meantime, Nihilus is chugging turn meter along on him. Because remember, Nihilus, if you want to know why he's getting turn meter, wow, it's just one position over. Night and day difference. Night and day difference. I don't. Yeah, we got to get creative with Lord Vader to make him be useful on defense. Yeah, because Nihilus, he's gaining what, 10%? Yeah. When allied Darth, Scion, and Traya are inflicted with a debuff, Nihilus gains 10% turn meter, and Lord Vader, he applies 2 on Traya, 2 on Scion. Right. Yep. So what is that? 10, 20, 30, 40% turn meter out the get-go, outrunning a 387 Piet. That's why I was mind blown, because my Darth Vader was like 370, 80. I'm like, how the hell did he go ahead of me? And it's simply one spot over. Wow, well, there you go, guys. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Good. It's like, yeah, it's one of those things where, is there another alternative? Yeah, I don't know how they could fix that. If there's and again, I know there's plenty of people in our Kyber Club that are familiar with coding, maybe coding video games. I know a lot of people that chat with me that play, that actually make video games that hang out here, so I get some insight how other industries or how other games work. But yeah, I don't know how, because again, when you're reading, you kind of make assumptions. All right, this should stop Nihilus, but the way the game's coded, that's why we say positioning doesn't matter, but sometimes it does matter. And this is a very obvious situation where what could be a loss or a cleanup goes to a full one-shot out the get-go. I kind of want to make a video on this, so I want to make sure Fatal puts his video out first to take all the credit for just discovering that one spot over for Nihilus. Makes a big difference because we've been putting Nihilus in the second slot all this time, and this third slot's where it's at right there. Nihilus nerfing, I just can't believe this is crazy. I mean, the only downside is it takes Darth Vader, but I wouldn't be mad if I used Darth Vader. Talon, I don't know what to use Talon for. Talon's ability block was clutch, and no Omicron needed. We've been making this its own video. I don't know how long Fatal's gonna take. I don't want to steal his thunder. This was definitely a thing that I didn't learn until I saw his. Because again, we know that Traya and Niles can pick apart Vader. That's nothing new. What was new to me, and it was pretty revolutionary, is that just moving character one over made a huge difference. And I want to make sure he puts this video out first, and then I'll link his video because I don't want to steal his thunder. This is definitely 1,000%. I mean, maybe other people told him about it, but I learned it from him. So if he ever makes a video on it, I'll probably make a follow-up to make sure you guys know about it. But yeah, that's a huge thing right there. That's a huge deal right there. If Traya Nihilus can one-shot Lord Vader, that drastically changes my plan. Because imagine today, I wouldn't have to waste Genos and didn't have to use my Imperial Troopers. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, guys. Pretty dang crazy. So, yeah, we'll wait and see. So again, big shout out to Fatal. One spot over. I know I keep repeating myself, but I hope you guys understand that's a huge deal right there. CG coded this while playing beer pong, right? Or as Mobile Gamer likes to say, for Marvel Strike Force, they go to the weed lounge or something like that. We have Datless, $5. Hey Jay, Dr. Revan seems to be making a reappearance on my 3.7 million GP. Love to see it again. Invested in Iden today. Yes, guys. A few things today besides learning this little trick, this pro tip. Please gear up your Iden. I actually, you know what? I should probably gear up my Iden if I have the gear on my free-to-play account. I think that would be pretty nice, gearing her up. And you don't really, I mean, the Zeta's nice. You don't need the Zeta, though, if you don't want to give it over. Walter White, upgrade to the Kyber Club Elite program. Thank you so much for the generosity, my friend. Enjoying the elite of the elites of the elites of the elites in the Kyber Club. And then you have Darth Thresh, 4 months. Found that I'm having a baby boy in June. You discovered the art of cloning. Man, I'm still trying to learn that. Another Imperial being added to the ranks. It's great to be in the Empire today. You know, it's weird. You know, I had this weird moment the other day. It's like, I still feel like a kid at heart, right? I'm not old. I'm not even in my 30s. Don't call me a boomer yet, okay? I'm still in my 20s. But it's weird seeing all the kids I went to high school with or elementary school, seeing them have like multiple kids at this point. It's like, oh gosh, I'm gonna die soon. It's weird seeing it. All my friends, like one of my best friends from high school, he had his first kid a couple months. It's really weird. Like I still feel like I'm in high school, but my body's telling me otherwise. So it's pretty crazy. I didn't held 5 battles to be fantastic here, Bandana P. Yaker says, "Is the Citra rework we got? This is almost." This is the best the Citra has ever been. Beating a galactic legend, no Watt Tambor, nothing funny. Just you need a Vader and a talent for the ability blocks. That's all you really needed. Yeah, I got to fix the roof. It's still snowing here. That gets worse every day in your 30s, says news from nowhere. It's like more of a shock. It's like, oh gosh, I'm technically supposed to be repopulating the planet at this point, but I'm too busy making memes and playing a triple B mobile game at this point. Google said I'm 52. That's right. Believe that. You want to give your Iden her Omnum? It doesn't hurt. It's not needed, which is great, but I think it adds that extra oomph that really helps through those out attack turns and the durability of the team. So I would take it over. Yeah, it's a good one. I would say if you have the Omicron and Grand Arena is the most important thing right now for the most part, I would go for it. It doesn't hurt. Yeah. All 4 Lord Vader owners are quaking. Yeah. Wait till you hit 50. Oh, don't tell me that, Hudson. I was telling the lady of the Star Show, I was like, oh gosh, next thing I know, I'm gonna be on my deathbed. Isn't it funny how time just flies by? So that's why I want to thank you guys before we wrap up here. I know you guys are obviously very generous monetarily. It's never asked. It's always appreciated you guys go above and beyond the Call of Duty, of course. But it's like, I always thank you guys for your time here because we know that there's lots of channels out there, and with your limited 24 hours a day, the fact that we still got 2 billion of you guys sitting just watching me chat, Really means a lot. Time is our most valuable asset unless you got time traveling capabilities, which if I told you how I do it, I would probably have to kill you, and I don't think we want to deal with that today. So thank you guys so much for spending your time here today. You guys are an absolute privilege to be able to hang out with you guys every single day, whether in video or stream. So I greatly appreciate you guys coming out here. I think in the meantime, we're going to get our little outro. Where's the Gary? We haven't played the fancy outro in a while. My gosh, it is time that we organize our database, because holy cow. I love fancy effects, but it's getting to the point where I have no idea where anything is. At this point, it is all over the place. No, Gary, we're going to find, I'm here for the long run. Find it for me. Where's it at? No, that's not it. Holy cow, we have way too much crap going on here. Okay, maybe we can't find it. Garrett, it's in there. Garrett, just keep digging through the database. Keep digging. It's got to be there somewhere. I know I saw it just the other day. You know, we have this whole fancy outro, and we don't even know where it is. Holy shit. This is a prime example of suffering from success. Yeah, I have no idea where it is. All right, well, we're going to have to find it. And next time, I'm trying to stall a little bit longer. Next time, we will try it out. 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 All right, yeah, this thing is like lost in transmission somewhere. Somewhere lost in transmission, so we'll have to find it later on. All right, well, this is going to drive me crazy if I have to keep looking for it. Yeah, all right. We'll just find it next time. We're suffering from success right now with too many fancy things and everything's buried in the middle of nowhere. Let's wrap up these last few ones. We got Kadar Lapote. Where are the Danger Streams out to? That's what I'm looking for, Kadar. I don't know how much longer I want to take up your time with me literally browsing through at least 10,000 pages of garbanzo beans. All right, one last pass for you, Kadar. One last pass. We're going to scan very slowly. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. Holy cow. Holy cow. Well, this is really killing the outro, right? This is the longest outro I think I've ever outroed in my entire life. Yeah, I have no idea where it is. We're going to have to dig through the database for this one. It's somewhere in there, I promise you, Kadar. Next Grand Arena Survivor, next stream in general, I promise. I will get it for you. Holy cow, it is buried in there somewhere. All right, we'll go ahead. Do you have a team on placement guides, all in nights? I don't, but I made a video on it. There's only, again, a select few situations where placement matters. I like Jolie in the 5th slot, Night Sister Zombie, I don't know if it's been proven, but everyone puts Night Zombie to 2nd slot, Daka in 3rd slot, Asajj in 4th slot. Look up the video Placement Matters, and you'll see a couple of big examples. Genomes are very important. You for sure want Sun Fact before Genos and Soldier. That is a mathematical fact. Obviously, Niles going before it. Again, it's only like a few teams where it matters. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter all that much. It matters, but it doesn't matter. But I don't know if I have an actual a paper graphic guide for you all nights. So let's go ahead. I saw some requests. They want to hear the Bantha song. We'll play Isaac's version. I like Isaac a lot. There we go. No, that's my version. You guys heard enough of my version. You guys can hear it 25.8 for one extra. I'm actually, you guys know how it works. Here we go. Let's get Isaac's song. There we go. Guys, give yourself a round of applause. And Spear Gear rounding us out with a $10 Grand Admiral number 1. No. I'm taking that kind word, sending it back to you guys. You guys are seriously amazing. Number 1 and mathematically, unequivocally, the best online gaming community I think this galaxy has ever seen. Thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully you enjoyed our Content Creator Showdown. Big shout out to CJ. Hey, if you need a partner, hit me up. We all know that indirectly I beat you guys as a result. So love you guys. Thank you for coming out. And as always remember, it's good to be in the Empire today. Love you guys. Peace. Sing it.
Like a bantha. Bye. Love you guys.